Okay, guys. And like I was talking to Eugene about this. I think from now on, I'm gonna have you guys summarize the previous session because it gives me an idea of what you guys are catching and not catching. So what happened?
Oh man, we were supposed to be paying attention.
Yeah. No, it's super not a test, but if I don't do it, if you guys don't tell me what you remember, then I don't know what you remember.
I mean, I just zone out every time you start talking, so.
I said you're all level 15, but only if you're already leveled right now. Otherwise, you stay whatever you guys are.
Perfect. All right.
I'm so glad I had that ready to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, what happened, guys? What happened last session?
We pretended to be a giant using telekinesis and our manliest voices.
Oh yeah, how'd that turn out?
Then killed a bunch of giant dogs and trapped a baby giant.
Adolescent.
Yeah. And honestly, that's dwarves and humans pushing a big wheel that seems to be connected to the cart chain.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all assume that they are.
Yeah.
Or are under some kind of mind control.
Yeah, and there wasn't any magic affecting any of them. Yeah, we're not sure, but I think we're all in the, like Ron said, in the party of leaving them locked up. Actually, if they weren't hostile before, they might be hostile now because Fern burned one alive.
Yeah.
That sounds like Fern. I guess that sounds like Fern.
Wait, have we determined yet if we are the bad guys?
I'm telling you guys, the Storm King was you all along.
That's what a bad guy would say.
So yeah, so we can pick up from there. Honestly, it's been a slog of initiative combat, and so we didn't get a ton done last session. But you guys had some cool fights. That would be Darkon Dragonbane's fault.
What?
No, nothing. I said that, yes, that's what happened last session. We didn't get a ton of story stuff done because you guys were stuck in initiative for several hours. And they said, and then whose fault was that? Darkon Dragonsbane's fault. But no, we're good. We all have fun. You guys ended initiative having webbed and captured Zaltember, an adolescent fire giant, and you commanded the slaves to continue pushing the wheel, which they are doing
charismatically commanded.
Yeah.
I had to roll persuasion.
Yeah, he actually had to make a charisma check. So yeah, this is where you are. So you guys take it from here.
Where is he?
Yeah, you go up there, you walk right up to him, huh?
Well, he thinks he's in a cage still. That's where we left off.
Oh yeah,
right.
I think he's an Iron Maiden.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So he's kind of struggling, but like doesn't want to touch these illusory spikes around him that you guys can't even see. He looks like he's tripping. I mean, I guess he is.
Why don't we go surround him and start interrogating him?
Should we do that here, or
Who gets distracted by these bones?
Should we do that here or where?
or like pull him back into the chamber?
I don't think I can move the illusion with me. We can break the illusion and bring him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we can surround him, break the illusion, and take him with us.
But I kind of like the idea of him thinking he's in a Iron Maiden
While we talk to him.
while we talk to him. Yeah.
You guys-
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And reminding you guys with the chain moving, it's overwhelming sound of metal on metal and clanging and grinding. This is a very loud place. You guys can talk, but you don't think that anyone outside the immediate vicinity would be able to hear or make out the words.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good way to intimidate him into maybe giving us some information.
Okay, so yeah, let's move up on him, get around him, and talk to him.
Yeah, who's taking the lead? He's.
I think I have to, right? I'm the only one who speaks giant.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, he's like careful about this Iron Maiden that's in front of him, and he's what do you guys want?
Can he see out of an Iron Maiden?
No, he can. Maybe he can hear you guys coming up. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, it's a good point.
It depends
So-
on how closed it is, right? You aren't having it damage him.
Right. Depends on how an Iron Maiden works. It's this one.
We can swing open the door to talk
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah. So swing open the door and talk to him.
Okay.
All right, I'll say.
Can you swing open the door and talk to him?
Yes.
Since it's not real. But yes, you can. You're the caster.
Yeah. I reach out to nothing and open nothing.
What are you doing, Gronk?
Just trust me, bro.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the door, and he kind of like, there's terror in his eyes, and he says, what do you want?
We want to know what they're building here. What is the abomination?
My dad's building a fucking big colossus, a dragon slayer. I don't know.
Where is your dad right now?
When the place flooded, he went back to the ducal quarters.
Are those upstairs or downstairs from here?
The ducal quarters. Sorry, I'm making sure that I have the map correctly. That they're on the lower level, north of the elevator, through the feasting hall.
Are there any secret entrances to get there? Secret paths?
Not that I know of.
Guys, you got any other questions for?
Why is he helping us?
Because he's afraid of the.
Doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
I say, so what use are you to us? And start slowly closing the door.
Yes. What do you want?
A secret path. Everyone's just throwing out questions.
Yeah. Yeah, and you say that in common, and he answers you in common. He does know. And he says the one in the forge.
Yeah.
It's a yeah. Look, usually, he says usually you just hit him. I don't know, but the one in the forge is really big. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. They brought it in an iron flask.
Where's the iron flask?
My dad keeps it on his belt.
Easy peasy.
It's the fire elemental's dangerous even to us. He keeps the flask right there in case it ever were to get out. I want to see if it requires a tournament. Just yeah, you just speak the command word. You'll know it. It's a magic item. You guys look like you guys have a lot of cool magic items. I don't fucking know. He had a wizard come out and do it.
A giant wizard?
Yeah, a giant wizard. He's illusory tied up, and he has web on it. But I mean, that's a strength check. He is a giant.
Yeah,
I think we need to get it out of here. Although I get because it's not going to discriminate. It's going to kill all those slaves too, if they're in its way, anyways. I might just try to get out. Yeah, but the only lead we have right now is the flask. We don't even know how to open the furnace.
The other lead we have is that we currently have in possession his son. That is, I feel like, our bargaining chip in and of itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might just give him up. Yeah, just.
Yes.
If we're going the catastrophic route, which is probably our only option, because diplomatic probably you're right. Diplomatic probably won't work. Yeah.
So let's ask the kid if he knows any way to open the furnace.
Zaltemba.
Result.
Yeah. Let me out of this thing. Look, I'm being very helpful.
You're not done being helpful yet.
Shock him. Frog, shock him right now.
Shock him?
Like, do damage with the thing.
Oh, yeah, sure. It does a 1d6. 1 second. I'm trying to... Someone's music is coming through, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's there. No, maybe it's. I don't know.
Can you roll a d6 for me? I'm lost in my...
You're lost in your computer.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So he jolts with the pain of these illusory needles, and he goes, "Fine, fine. What was your question? Ask. What was your question?" Yeah, I didn't build a thing. Mom, maybe.
Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure she's with Dad in the ducal quarters. I mean, when the place flooded, they freaked out. We went into lockdown. We're not on good terms with the storm giants.
Nice.
Thank you.
I think we should ask how many. We should ask again how many fire giants are around. Like how many members are in rank here?
There's a lot. I don't know. They keep leaving and coming back with the adamantine, the pieces. Right now, I don't know, man. I don't have the fucking log. 10, 12?
Okay.
So, I think that we should either secure him or bring him with us. What size is he?
He's large. He's like the size of like an ogre. He's like 9 feet tall, not like 20 feet tall. And in human terms, you don't know so much about giant physiology, but in human terms, he's like 15 years old.
Gotcha. Would I be able to like chain together a couple manacles to hold him? Like his hands behind his back, at least.
You could probably whip something up. You want to do? I don't know what check that would be. Maybe just like a straight dexterity check, like to see how well you can make shift some kind of bindings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good enough for me. You're able to make, manacles out of chain and stuff like that.
I feel like he would stop as soon as we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's slightly overweight, wearing ill-fitted armor.
When he's in the, can I go through his pockets? Does he have anything on him? Anything of value or magic?
Yeah, he has a a black opal pendant on a golden chain that he wears, like, almost like where you like a pocket watch. It's an enormous black opal, and you think it's probably worth 2,500 gold, and it weighs 25 pounds.
Nice.
It's a giant opal worth 2,500.
Yeah, on a golden chain.
Lost it, so. Perfect.
So you start to take his stuff, and he goes, "Yeah, take whatever, dude. Just don't hurt me. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm sure. Take whatever you want. Just don't hurt me."
So would you be? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you want? I've asked you a bunch of times. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my home?
Who am I? I'm Morno Rylandbeer the Magnificent.
Like what? What do you want? You want Dad's magic items? He keeps them in his fucking chest. I don't.
Where's that?
In the ducal quarters.
Where's ducal quarters?
We already asked him.
We already did this. These fucking idiots.
Where?
I think
Guys,
so. Yeah.
I don't think we're here to play Mafia. I think we're here to ask the fire giants to stop terrorizing people. Like that. No. Like, okay, kid, is there a way that the fire giants stop terrorizing surrounding villages? That's like the goal, right?
I don't know. I'm not in charge here. Look, I wouldn't fucking be doing all
Okay,
that.
who's in charge here?
My dad.
Oops, all too.
Oh, right, and where's your dad?
In the ducal quarters.
Right,
the
where's the
ducal
ducal
quarters?
quarters again?
Downstairs.
Wait, so who's in charge?
Lots of slave.
I say Cage.
Are you guys having this discussion in front of him? Are you guys having this discussion in front of him?
I think so.
Yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
"Just look, I'll come. What do you guys want? I'll come with you. Just don't leave me here with all of these."
Okay, come with us and help us convince the leader, who is your dad, who is in the ducal chamber, to like not terrorize people.
That's true. Why don't we bring him with us
Yeah.
as a hostage? Like with the
Yeah.
at his
No,
throat.
but like a pretend hostage, because you're cool, but you just need to pretend that you're terrified.
Although
Yeah.
Darkon wants to scare him a little bit more and say, "Well, why shouldn't we leave you here with those slaves? We heard you had so much fun with them when they were imprisoned and you were free. Why should
Alright,
we turn the tables?"
He looks at you and says, "You know why? What are you getting at?"
Life lessons, kid. Life lessons.
So I can give you something that they can't give you.
Turn to Pierre and I'm like, hey, do you think it's better to leave a child orphaned or to kill an entire family?
All right, let's just. I think we should bring him with us as a hostage. I think that's the best option.
Yep.
All right, sounds good to me.
And in the end, he won't be orphaned. He'll just join Fop's collection of other abandoned children.
Work in the Owlbear
going.
Reserve. You've got like a fire giant just like
Yeah,
plowing
he's gonna clean up owlbear poop for the rest of his life because he was mean to slaves.
You've got
It's
Karguk,
rehabilitation.
Karguk, the friendly orc.
Is herd the right term for humanoids?
I think it's a flock.
Uh-huh.
I think
I know who you're talking about. I'm just asking about
I think-
how you're talking about.
I think it's a gaggle of moon elves.
That might be right. I think I heard that somewhere.
I think it's a twilight. It's a twilight of Moon Elf.
That's good.
Do you guys think that if we're gonna take him with us, right? So
Yeah.
should we gag him or leave him able to talk and also yell? Even though it is loud, he's big and can yell, I'm sure.
I'll save you, Pierre. Don't worry. I'll save you. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's if that's the case, it's the same as with us just walking in, right? Look, I'll put it this way. I think that you might be right that the Duke might not give a shit about him, but I would highly doubt any of the other fire giants are going to be okay executing him to get to us without the Duke knowing it. So we could use him as like a shield. Like I can put my vial of venom fang in his mouth and tie it in there, and we walk him in with bows on him, bows ready, and say we need to talk to the Duke, and use him for safe transport, safe passage into the Duke's chamber.
It's just the only problem is that once we get there, if it doesn't work, we're in the middle without having killed any giants.
Yeah.
I think that's what I know. I said I think that's what Eugene's point is, but he's kind of dumb and can't really convey ideas. Well, you're attuned to the conch, right? We have an escape plan if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt the mom would be okay killing your kid.
The mom's with the dad is what we were told.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both sort of evacuated is the wrong word because they're still here. But when the place flooded, they were taken to the ducal quarters.
Have we still not rested?
No.
Okay, so
So
what would
we
also
can do
increase the chance of success is if we rest and ask Duke Jr. to just like pretend everything's okay so that we can rest for a minute. In
What do you
exchange for us not killing him.
Yeah, I don't think.
Are you saying letting him go?
What if we just take a short rest and we keep someone watching him at all times?
Yeah, I mean, we could take,
Yeah,
we
that's fine.
could
Okay.
take him to a cage and watch him sitting around the cage for an hour resting.
Well, we should stay in the room with the slaves and make sure they keep turning the wheel, because he was
Okay.
the only one making that happen.
Then let's do it here.
Okay.
Let's do you want to go to this room to the bottom left so we're like out of immediate eye shot of baddies?
Because we need to be in sight of the slaves.
You guys made
Because the slaves wanted to just stop, and if they just stop, the whole chamber becomes silent, and then everyone knows that we're here, and then we're fucked.
We've become slave drivers in place of
Right.
old slave drivers.
Yeah, and it's about this time that one of the dwarves collapses from exhaustion on the wheel.
Hey, I have a question about a rules question about short rests.
Yes.
Can we be rested while turning a wheel?
No.
Damn it.
So a short rest is 1 hour of nothing more than light activities such as eating, talking, etc.
So, let's make the giant push the wheel. And
Yeah.
But he could help a lot. He could help a lot, though. I mean, he's gonna lower the burden on everyone.
Yeah, and at this point, one of the humans pushing the wheel kind of falls over and passes out, and he says, "You're gonna have to get more from the cages."
We released most of the cages, so let's go ask their help.
Yeah.
They can't get.
They're gonna fight us, bro.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah. No.
No, dude, they
I think that's-
ignored
no.
being on fire.
Yeah, let's just leave them. Let's ask for more help from the ones we freed. With what spells Fern's tapped?
Okay, Fern is wandering into the cage chamber again. La la la. Let's
Yep.
squat. Here we are.
There's some
Um,
scared, huddled, moon elves and humans. And
Guys, there's a way you can help us.
yeah, how?
All able-bodied individuals, please report to the room north of here, and we need you to turn a wheel so that nobody notices when the
No,
wheel stops turning.
no, fuck that. No.
Well-
Are you one of those fucking yak skinwalkers?
Okay, that's
You're
cool.
here
Then
to work us to death?
well, no, it's cool. We'll just let the wheel stop turning, and then the giants will notice and come in and see what's up. Is that
And then they'll make us turn the wheel. So what the fuck the
Oh.
difference?
okay? So, what do you recommend?
I don't know. Fucking turn the wheel yourself.
Okay. Guys, our rescuees are ungrateful.
It's not.
Hey,
No, we're grateful you let us out of the cage, but then you're gonna put us right back into slavery.
Yeah, temporarily while we deal with stuff.
For how long?
Now,
An hour.
For an hour.
We thought you might like to participate in your own rescue. Sorry if you have to lift a finger.
Okay, roll persuasion. Fern.
Sorry, I have to find my guy.
Okay, yeah, we'll help. Just look, if a giant there's no fucking chains, and if a giant shows up, we're gonna run.
Okay.
That's fine. Good look out running a giant.
No. No, the giant will also be turning the wheel. No bullying. Let's go. Okay, if the giant doesn't push the wheel, you guys mob attack him.
and I think we should chain the giant to the wheel as much as we can.
Sounds like a plan. We're not leaving him completely alone. Let's chain him up and they can push, and we're resting right here.
Yeah,
Also, we're supervising. Like,
Yeah,
we're
we're-
resting, but we're awake.
yeah, we're just not pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
all right, Pierre. I'll make you a deal. You go release the orcs alone in that room and tell me how it goes.
So is this the plan?
Yeah.
Where are you guys standing?
I want to be in the corner over here.
Yeah, put your tokens where you guys want to be. Sure. And you guys just kind of like take a kneel and try to recover your strength.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone want to spend hit dice?
Oh. Can we... What's the ruling on the fake hit points?
The temporary hit points, you lose them.
And
No,
we lose
it's-
temporary.
Every short or long rest,
you
guys
lose them.
your.
She can do it again if she wants to spend another 10 minutes after the rest.
Yeah.
She can do it whenever
No,
she
it's-
wants, but you can only be affected by it once per short rest.
So let's do the short rest, and then afterwards 10 more minutes, and then we're good.
Yes.
So does anyone want to expend hit dice?
I'm fine.
I'm going to, yes.
So an hour passes, you kind of recover your spirits, refocus your ki, commune with your patron. Zaltimber is a really lazy slave. He half-assedly pushes that wheel just enough for you guys to not, but the wheel keeps turning.
So I say we put the. Well, are we taking them with us? We're taking them with us, right? Or no?
Yeah, we are. That's the plan.
Are we gagging him or no? Are we taking him with us?
Yeah, chain and gag him.
And I'll keep my sword on him too.
And my axe.
Okay, and then so are we trying the diplomatic route, or we use him to get to the Duke's chambers, or are we just fighting what we see, or?
I think diplomatic, or well, as
Yeah.
diplomatic as you can be, holding the Duke's son at sword point.
Sounds good. Yeah, so Dargon will take his last potion of Venom Fang and use a piece of
So you're gagging him, so he can't speak.
yeah. And,
As
and
you start to do that, he's like, I gotta, whatever.
wait, what?
I mean, we can take it out if we need him to speak.
Yeah. So he's made, he's trying to not be gagged. Like, I could talk to people for you guys. Just don't hurt me. I'll do what you want. Just don't hurt me.
Put the gag in, bro.
Yeah. So gag him, and it's furthermore, it's like a deadly gag. If he runs or anything, and I'm telling this, if he runs, I'm gonna try and shoot the potions in his mouth, and it's gonna blow up of all types of nastiness in your head.
In
Yeah.
your head.
Don't try anything.
He nods.
All right, so I think we're good to walk him through. Which way do you guys want to go?
Real quick, Austin, post short rest, I rearrange all my level 1 spells and one level 2 spell to get back a level 5 spell and get 8 sorcery points.
Okay.
What do you think a potion looks like? Don't bite down.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, and then we did the speech, or
Yeah. Do you have a speech for him?
Brain check.
That's good enough.
wow, inspired by that word.
Okay. So you guys, are you guys following his lead for how to get there, or are you taking the lead? He kind of motions like we should go this way, back the way you came.
I'm worried he's
12.
gonna try to take us by the furnace, and we're gonna take a bunch of damage if we go that way.
Did you already gag him?
I
Yeah,
have.
right?
Yeah, but it did my like.
He's pointing back the other way. He's like, we'll go that way.
Did he seem intimidated when I told him like any fight he
Yeah.
does it?
He's been intimidated this entire.
Okay.
Dude, he's a kid. Back the way you came. No, the way you guys came. Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Okay. Then he's gonna start moving.
Sure.
You guys, it's 12 hit points. You guys ready? Yeah. So you guys can. I'm gonna narrate. And we'll do it narratively, and so we need to worry about the grid. You guys go back through the slave pens, and you know the slaves that are still there, like boo and hiss at him as he is pulled through. You go back to the portcullis that that was down, right? The one that you guys lifted for just a moment, and he motions at his gag.
All right, Dark
Okay.
Dark
Fern pulls his gag to the side.
He sighs and he says, "By Searcher's flame, I command thee to open." And the
That was
portcullis
useful.
begins to open.
Will that work when we say it too?
He looks at you. Yeah, it works. I mean, it works for the hobgoblins. I'm sure it worked for you too.
For all the portcullises?
Yeah.
That's cool.
For
You're
like all,
cool.
for like all
And
the.
Fern puts his gag back. Yeah, at the end of that sentence.
He walks you back
But I
down,
pat him on the back a couple times. It's cool.
and then back into the lower level. Do you guys still have tokens on the screen?
I came over to the stair. No, I don't know. I can pull out a token. Oh, small guy.
Are you small?
Yeah, on the stairs. Oh,
Let me fix all your tokens. I know some of you guys don't have sight on your tokens by default for some reason. Can you guys all see? Can everyone see?
Yeah.
Who
I
can't see?
see green and blue.
I don't care then, but do you see... where's Fern? Fern's
I don't
outside.
know.
She's out. Okay, is
There.
that everybody?
I
Gronk.
can see.
I don't know where Gronk is. Did I...
I can see the map. I don't know if I can see me. I'm pretty zoomed out. I'm looking.
oh yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this room is very, very hot, and he points. He sees you guys like nervous about stepping into the room, and he points over to the elevator shaft, and he's like, "We're going."
Got bad
Fern
news
pulls
about the
down
elevator.
his gag again. What's up?
That the quickest way to the ducal quarters is is past the elevator. You don't have to go up it. I know it's fucking water, but you just go through it.
Oh. All right.
Through what?
Just run across, go through the elevator shaft. We'll north from there. Yeah, take a left in the elevator.
Oh, got it. Okay, I put on his gag again. Also, I like to think that he has to bend over every time I do this because I'm short and he's tall.
He's way taller than you for sure. He's not super duper tall like the other giants are, but yeah.
Oh, from heat?
He looks at you guys. He's like, just run.
He can't talk. He has a gag. We're role playing right now, Austin. Vroom vroom. We don't have a car. Here, don't be gruesome. Hmm.
Why don't we just run?
Yeah, let's just run.
Yeah.
No
What?
one cares about your problems, Pierre. I get over here by the edge
So-
of the door,
Yeah. So put all your tokens like up here.
run to there.
Oops, I picked up some sleet storm.
And everybody who runs across the room, give me a Constitution save. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, so Gronk's gonna take 11 fire damage. I think it's 5 for Gronk. Fern passes. Pierre passes. You're gonna take 11 fire damage. Darkon. And you're gonna take 11 fire damage.
everybody gets fire damage.
But you get into the, and as you get here, like the water falling is cool, refreshes you. And no. And he leads the way up around the corner to the north. And as you come around the corner to the north, you see 30 goblins in the midst of cleaning an enormous feasting hall. They're tidying up giant-sized plates and mugs and fighting over table scraps. Fred. Yeah, he just yells at the goblins in Goblin, and he says, "Get out of here! Go, run, go!" And they see him, and they see his royal, armor, and all 30 goblins immediately start to run down this hallway here.
I like Zelda Jr. Can we keep him?
Do you promise to feed him and walk him and pick up his food?
Yes! And then I whispered to Zelda Jr., you're housebroken, right? Kidding. Just kidding.
So yeah, all the goblins start to pile out this chamber. And then he kind of points over here, as this is the way to the ducal quarters.
All right, let's do it.
And so he leads you down this little hallway, T-shaped hallway, with doors to the north and south. You guys can come all the way to like here.
Why isn't he going to there? There we go.
Yes. And he says, the door on the right, the southern door, he says, that's my bedroom, and my sister's probably in there. That's our bedroom.
No.
And the north door, the one on the left, that's the ducal quarters. That's where Zalto is, my dad is.
And I'm like, wait a second. If we're gonna breed them, don't we need a male and a female?
Well, are we going for like a Lannister thing here, or what?
No, we're going north. North is what we're going for.
The king and an elf.
And he's leading you that way. He doesn't seem to want to interact with his sister. And so he takes you up to the door and he looks at you.
Oh, we look at him.
Yeah. So I think that we should burst in here fucking crazy.
Hey, I want to ask him a question. If we ungagged you, would you go in there defending us?
Well,
He
yeah,
has to
whatever.
nod or shake his head. He has a gag.
Yeah.
He's nodding?
Mhm.
I'm into ungagging him. I think Zelto Jr. has been pretty cool so far. I want to show him that we're cool too.
Yeah, he's trying to save his own skin. I think he's going to say or do anything we ask of him right now.
Yeah, but we can still kill him. I can be friends with whoever I want, Pierre. You're not the boss of my friendship. I'm ungagging him unless someone bodily stops me. Vern is ungagging him.
Wait,
Okay, he's ungagged. And he looks at you and he whispers, what now? This is it. Can I go?
Tell him to do what we say when we go in there.
You can talk to him. He speaks common.
No, I'm telling him, tell your dad to do what we say when we get in there.
what are we saying to do though?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Darkon's feeling what Pierre's saying.
That's fine. Tell him that. Can you do that, kid?
Do what?
Tell your dad that he needs to give us the iron flask or bad things could happen to you.
We're walking in with him, right? Or no? I think we should.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
should.
Yeah, I'll say whatever you want.
Yeah, so I think we keep the makeshift manacles on him, but pull the gag around his neck so that the vial will sing. I think we keep the kid until we walk out the front door with the fire elemental in the flask, or we fight, which is much more likely. But
I have slow.
Yeah, we've got stuff.
Well, slow can hit
Yeah.
a number of targets. It's not the same as plant growth, which hits an area.
I can still web though. I can web.
yeah, and so the vial of venom thing that was in his gag, I want him still hanging around his neck, just so.
Wait, last idea. Do we want to have him say that he wants his dad to give us the flask because we're his new friends, instead of saying that because we're going to kill him? But we could start with that. We could start with because we're his friends. Well, if it doesn't work, then he can switch tactics to because they're going to kill me.
He's
My friend's a
chained
bully,
up
actually.
with us, isn't he? Like, he's chained up with us.
His hands are tied behind his back. Yeah.
I want him to be my friend. We can be friends while we're killing them. Fine, Fern barges in after you. Because we're both going to be yelling conflicting things.
Darkon pushes in the kid too.
Yep. So as soon as you open the door, you see Duke Zalto and his wife, Duchess Brimscata.
In a bed.
No.
This is familiar.
Standing in a room, weapons drawn, clearly watching the door, but they're taken aback and surprised by you barreling in with Zaltember, their son. And
Fern says we are friends of your son.
Zalto looks back and forth at the two of you, and then he looks at Zaltember and he says, what's the meaning of this? Zaltember, who are these small folk? And hold on, I'm going to tell you about the room that you're seeing.
Yes, tell us about the bed.
I like the flame sheet.
Yeah. There's an enormous bed with a frame made from crisscrossing iron sword blades that have been welded together. Dangling above the bed are large chains and manacles sized for a giant. A 15-foot diameter shield made from an adult black dragon's scales is displayed on the north wall behind the bed, and an iron chandelier hangs from the ceiling over the center of the room, and hanging from the chandelier is an enormous iron chest.
I'm sorry, can you explain the placement of the manacles with respect to the bed?
Directly above the bed.
Okay. Fern has this judgmental look on her face.
Two wardrobes of fire-scorched wood stand against the west wall. A giant barrel in the southeast corner serves as a stool and rests in front of a burnished full-length mirror mounted in the south corner of the wall. An iron brazier hangs from a hook mounted to the south wall near the door. Yeah, if it helps, the exact text in my book says, dangling above the bed are large chains and manacles, the purpose of which is known only to the Duke and Duchess.
Wow.
That's pretty great.
It's a chandelier and then hanging from the chest as if it were like a decorative ornament. Sorry, hanging from the chandelier. Like the pendant, the main center point of this chandelier is a giant chest. Yeah. And so Zaltember starts to stammer and he says, these are the small folk, they made me bring them to you. Please,
Because
help.
we're your friends.
Right? And he says, help, do whatever they want, just don't let them hurt me.
This is a game we play. He's not actually afraid.
Zalto's hand goes to his hip where he's got the iron flask, and he holds it and he says, "What do you? I don't hurt my son. What do you need with this?"
We're exterminators.
We've gotten reports from like village people that you guys are like terrorizing them while going about some business. So we're here to shut down the business.
You want to take my fire elemental? This is and his demeanor goes from confused and mad to full-on rage, and he slams his hand against the stone table next to him, and he says, "This forge is my destiny."
Darkon pulls the arrow back right in the back of
Yeah, and at the same time, Gronk puts his sword against the throat of the sun.
Yeah, and his wife, Duchess Brimscotta, looks at him and says, "It's not worth it, Zalto. It's not worth his life." And Zalto looks back at her, and he says, "This is all of our destiny. This is our only chance in millennia. Nothing will get in my way. We will build the Vanandad, and we will rise to the top of the Ordning."
Gronk says, and Gronk adds, "There doesn't need to be a battle."
Fern says we've spoken to the Allfather, and you're not gonna make it to the top of the Ordning, so there's no point.
Roasted.
Roll deception. Yeah, roll with advantage.
I roll again?
Mhm.
Shit.
It just the fury in his voice like just boils over, and he says, "Anam would never speak to you." And he reaches for, leaning against the table is a pole about as tall as he is, and on the top of the pole is a cube that's covered in a red cloth, and he grabs the pole and he pulls it towards himself, and as he does, the cloth falls off, and you see that the top of the pole is an iron cage with a gnome inside the cage. And he pulls it towards him, and he puts it into two hands like a halberd, like a two-handed mace. And he takes a step towards you guys, and we'll roll initiative.
Okay, I want to put Zalto Jr. in a cage on a stick. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, isn't that what he's doing with this gnome?
Can I respond to him doing that with a sleep on the little guy?
We can do it on your first turn. No one is surprised here. This was a tense negotiation from the very beginning. There's no surprise room. Everyone was ready for it to go erupt into a fight at any moment. So we'll see how initiative shakes out. Okay. Cool. If he gets back on before his turn, I'll let him roll initiative, but otherwise he rolled a 6. Dodger? Yeah, but hold on. I gotta switch to the battle music, bro.
No, you gotta reorder.
Oh, you're right. Let's do Darkon goes first. Darkon will go first. Just give me a second.
Fern is very disappointed in everything.
Wait, why are we fighting?
Yes. So
Yeah, I thought we had a good plan. We can kill their kid.
yeah.
Well, he doesn't care. He's saying that his destiny is this stupid forge. So there.
Darkon,
They're
your
saying
turn.
that as we start the fight.
Everyone is clearly reaching for weapons at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh.
What?
There's like a. Well, he's little, but he's a spider dangling from a web that I can't see what he's coming from.
You're crushing minutes?
From a
Dangler.
web that I don't understand.
Maybe I can show you guys. Do you see it?
I did for a second.
Shit. Wait. Do you see
Oh
it?
yeah, yeah, I saw it.
Why is he doing this? No.
Do you need help, Linda?
No, I just need to know where his web is coming from so I can set it someplace. Okay, I caught his web on my hand because I'm baller. And now we're gonna set him on the side of my desk. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
Sorry, false
Darkon.
alarm. No, I unplugged my power doing that. Stupid spider.
Dark, Mark Zalto, and
Mark Salto?
yeah, and use the oath bow.
Okay.
Third, no, second. I don't know. Anyways, and yeah, I'll launch 3 arrows. Second one, I'll get help.
So are you activating the oath bow, naming
Yes.
Duke Salto?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the 24. It's advantage on the first 2 attacks.
24 hits. Oh, baby.
Second attack.
So that's the damage on the bow. Now his oath plus mark, he can't sneak.
Yeah.
But his oath plus mark doubled. Yeah, so just arrows fly at Zalto, and he takes a ton of damage. He tries to block it with this gnome in a cage, but isn't able to. And it's Pierre's turn. Oh no, Dan gets another attack.
Yeah, that was third.
There's just one.
Yep, that'll hit. Zalto's stuck with arrows that seem to drive deeper holes than you would ever expect.
And then Dodger will fly straight up. How tall is the room?
The room's 40 feet.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay, Pierre. Yeah, you're just going straight up into melee with Zalto? The Duchess takes an attack of opportunity as you pass out of her threat radius. She's got a reach of 10 feet. Swings a great sword, 30 to hit. 25 slashing damage. 19 hits. So you're trying to stun. Pass this is safe. The 14 will hit, no. Just to paint the picture, this guy Zalto is wearing plate mail that looks ornate and ceremonial, but very functional. The Duchess is wearing what looks to be a dress or apron made out of dragon scales, black dragon scales. Okay. And Gronk's up.
Yep. I'm gonna swing or run up to Zalto. Is this? I guess this would be flanking.
Yeah, it's fine. It's on these big guys. It's a little looser.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing at him with Thunder.
14's not gonna hit him, but you do have advantage from the flanking.
Right.
19 will hit him.
Cool. And then just swing at him again.
Yep. And he makes a strength check to try to stand up, which he fails.
Yeah.
The 17 doesn't hit.
Sorry, when he's falling down. Oh, that just gives you advantage, which I already had, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, he's bloodied.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's fast.
Anything else, Gronk?
No, that's it.
Okay. The Duchess reaches just under the collar of her dress and pulls a flask out, a glowing, shimmering, silvery potion, which she downs in one sip. Then she steps back away from you guys, reaches into this cauldron that she has mounted to her hip, so like similar to other fire giants that you've seen, and she grabs what looks to be a handful of molten metal, and she sees Fern standing in the doorway, and she throws the molten metal at Fern. 15 to hit.
That hits. I trust Duke Zalto.
Trust him?
I think she means.
Oh, sorry. I meant Zalto Jr. I do not trust Duke Zalto.
Surprise! She
Yeah.
was a secret fire giant agent the entire time.
The long con.
So do you want to take the damage or do you want to swap?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it.
Okay, 29 fire damage.
Ew.
It's Zaltember's turn now, and he sees this fight breaking out, and he turns and tries to swing the brunt of his force and the manacles up against Darkon. He'll make the attack with disadvantage for being bound, but is definitely making an attack.
Still trust him?
Wait, Zalto Jr. is making an attack?
Yeah, against Darkon. 8 to hit.
Well, Darkon did like gag him and stuff.
It's Fern Fiddlecraft's turn. Little
Oh, is it
Fern
my turn?
Fiddle Sprout.
Okay, well, I'm not going to attack Zalto Jr. because he's just defending himself. But okay, I'm gonna let's see. People have moved. I'm gonna cast slow on the two parents.
Okay. What's the save?
It is a wisdom save.
Duke Zalto fails to save. She picks.
It's who I choose. So it's usually enemies only.
Duchess Brimskata passes the save and is not affected.
Grr. I want Squat to glare at her for that.
Yep.
For that show of resistance. I can't drag Squat out. I don't know where he is.
Oh, I can drag him out. Yeah, you can have another one. It's not a big deal.
It's not letting me drag him though, so you'll have to do it.
There he is.
Did that hit?
I don't see any rolls from you.
Oh, well, it says my connection to the server has been interrupted. I guess I'll
Got it.
relaunch.
Well, do you know what the roll was?
It was an 8.
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
With this, it's Duke Zalto's turn, and he's he's downed by this giant Slayer sword, and he slams the ground as he stands. The temperature in the room rises, especially in the immediate vicinity of him. And Gronk and Pierre need to make a Constitution save as this roaring heat ripples off.
I knew I should have jumped on him.
Hold on. Is this a spell?
No,
Okay.
this is... Yes, 21 saves. You're okay.
Oh!
27 saves.
Don't give a fuck about fire.
He locks eyes with Gronk and he pulls out. So he takes this two-handed mace maul thing.
I stare back into his eyes as I'm not damaged by his little gimmick.
He stands up and he swings this heavy cage comes swinging at you with a gnome bracing himself against the outside, trying not to die in this process. Yeah, he's screaming. The first attack, a 28 to hit.
Oh. Yeah, it hits me.
22 bludgeoning damage.
So 19.
And then he brings it around again with a 23 to hit.
1 second, let me subtract this, and then I'm gonna cast shield. Yeah, I cast shield.
Cast shield. You're able to deflect the thing out of the way.
I was like, oh, that hurt. I should probably shield myself.
And that's pretty much all he can do. He has half his movement left. He's going to actually try to jump up onto this table. Can he move? And he'll move to... It's not going to really help. He's slow too. He can't get out. You're right. He can barely stand up. Good call. And Mornal, you're up.
Are they both slowed?
No, only he is.
Okay.
The Duchess yells at Zaltimber. She says, "Zaltimber, go get help! Get the guard!"
Fern yells at Zalt Jr. Help us!
So
Shut up, Pierre.
I'll cast.
I can sleep him on my turn. He's got low enough life.
You can what?
Sleep him.
Oh, okay.
Darkon learned how to put people to sleep.
Well, Mornal's gonna cast telekinesis. And he's gonna try to.
Wild magical?
Oh, yeah,
I think you're at 5, right?
I am at 5. I'm going to.
Okay, you're at.
And I try to pick up Zoltimber.
Okay, Zoltember makes a strength check against you.
Yeah, against my
He rolls a 16.
charisma. No! Ugh.
Guys, Zol Jr. was just born in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay,
It
It
anything
doesn't
else,
have
one?
to be this way.
Goodness. Do I want to cast anything else? No, I'll leave that as is for now.
Okay, Darkon Dragonsbane, who has now sworn an oath to an ancient magic bow that he will kill Duke Zalto.
Oh, he's gonna die. I don't want to fight other giants too. So, Darkon is. All right.
Ferniel, shut up here.
Fern has a crush.
Fern doesn't react to that because she can't hear the DM.
But Darkon still wants to try and get out of it diplomatically after he kills Alto with the wife. So he casts sleep on Zoltember.
Okay, roll it.
What level does it cast at? Is it level 1?
Level 1 for you, yeah. Wait, it depends on what spell slot you use. You have spell slots.
Yeah.
You can amp it if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and amp it to 2.
Okay. Zoltember falls asleep.
Awesome. And that's my action, right? So bonus action is gonna Dodger, or not just other thing is Dodger's gonna help Gronk with his next attack.
Okay. Pierre. Yep. $14 doesn't hit. 20 does. He rolls a 24, so it doesn't hit. Hold on, let me pee real quick. Sorry, so I can concentrate.
Quick break.
Quick break.
And for your viewing pleasure on this break, it's Honeydew.
Hey!
I made it. We don't know until we pay $150 for a blood test. That's like or if it pops out an egg. Those are literally the only 2 ways to find out. Yeah, he's got gain a little bit of weight. She doesn't fly as much. I've been trying to get her out and forcing her to fly.
Is she a bat?
She got lazy.
Jeez.
I got one trick though. Kisses. She kisses me back usually. Yeah, she loves being rubbed. Yeah, she like helps my hand usually. Usually alright. I don't know. As long as you're not skittish with birds, like I lean this over here. She's kind of like skittish with birds, so it was not the greatest. But everyone else, yeah. But everyone else has been fine. Like my parents have watched her before.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, also, if you weren't there for my turn, you have advantage on your first attack from Dodger.
Oh, sweet. What's the mom doing?
She chucked
Okay.
some potion. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sorry, we're
Yeah.
good. You're in the middle of your turn. You've used your action. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Ranged attack.
Yep.
Okay, great. So you unfurl the Krieg rune, right? So you pound this giant relic out down into the ground, and the room shakes and distorts with the powerful ancient giant magic. You feel like you're protected from projectiles in this area. Gronk Dirk Saw.
Yep. I'm gonna swivel around to this side.
Guys, he's like on the ground, and you guys are just like dancing or
Oh.
pirouetting around him.
I forgot he's on the ground. I'm gonna climb on top of him.
He's actually not at the moment. He stood.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, then I'm swiveling around him.
Yeah.
And gonna just keep swinging at him.
Yep.
Ooh. That's not good.
Neither of those is gonna hit.
Nice.
That's the first attack. Now the second
Wait, actually, hold on. He's slowed, so he has -2 AC. They barely miss.
attack. There we go.
That hits. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that hits. And he fails the check again, this time falling completely prone on his stomach. Completely unable to stand against the power of your weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna. If I were to run away from him, does he get an opportunity attack because he's on the floor?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna run towards the. Oh, go ahead.
I think he does, but it'll be at disadvantage. I have to check the rules, but I think that's the case. If he's prone,
Okay.
Yeah. But
That's okay.
I think
I'm okay
he'll-
with taking that attack if he
Yeah.
does. I'm gonna run up to the mom and take an action surge and swing at her.
Yeah, he misses you with his a desperate swing, and you take a swing at the Duchess.
Yep.
Okay. 19 hits. So, the first swing you hit, and this shimmering silver barrier appears and kind of catches your blade, but you're able to push through it significantly, and your blade still draws blood, but you can tell that the force required was significantly more than anticipated. She's going to take half damage from that attack.
Oh.
And the 17 will also hit her.
Oh.
And then same as before, you feel like your weapon is about half as effective as you expect it to be.
Yeah. All right.
And she passes her save to remain standing. And it's her turn. She's going to enter your square, basically attempting to step on you as she comes through. And so you need to make a strength saving throw.
Pitiful small folk.
Which you pass. So you're able to kind of like, she kind of comes at you and you're able to push her aside just enough to prevent yourself from being trampled. But she moves through your square and attacks you twice with a greatsword as she does. 21 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. Second attack.
That's my last spell slot.
Second attack, 31 to hit, which is a critical.
Ooh. Oh, ow.
Greatsword comes down on you for 36 slashing damage.
Okay. $36, so 33.
Yeah. And
It's
she
okay.
stands. She stands. She can't move. Maybe she doesn't have the attack of opportunity. So yeah, she'll stand. She'll move through you and stand here. Zaltimber sleeps. It's Fern Fiddlesprout's turn.
Zalt Jr.'s so peacefully sleeping. If he gets hurt, Fern will be weeping. He did nothing wrong, so leave him alone and focus on Zalt Sr. reaping. Sorry, I'll take my turn now. You're inspired. I'm gonna blight Zalt Sr.
Yeah.
as a punctuation to my poem.
Yep. As a con save from him, right? Yes, that's fine. Just roll blight.
I'm finding it. There we go. Cast at what level? Level 4?
Yeah,
5. Wait.
5.
It's a 4.
What?
It's a 4.
Yeah, but
Okay,
she's
4.
level 5. All of her spell slots are 5th level, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes. Linda, you guys have 5th level spells, is what I'm asking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you should cast it at 5th level, Linda.
Sorry, here you go.
It didn't matter.
It did not matter.
Okay. He takes 29 damage. He looks like he's on death's door.
No, she got an extra 8 damage from the higher roll. The
No, I
number-
see it now. Yep. He's still alive, but he's still very hurt.
Oh, I see
Withering.
the extra 8. Thanks, Dan.
The fire in his eyes, dimming as he lays proned out on the ground, succumbing to the
And-
giant slayer sword and blight.
Squat's gonna fly around his head in circles.
Taking the help action for
Yes.
someone.
Yes.
And it's Duke Zalto's turn. And he still, with fury and rage in his voice, if a bit weaker and a bit chokier as he coughs. And he says, "This is my destiny. I will not be stopped here." And he struggles to his feet, and he brings that maul into play against Pierre up in his face. With slow on, he's only able to make one attack. I fucked that up last turn. 21 to hit. Pierre. Are you talking, Pierre? You can't. We can't hear a thing you're saying, Pierre. Jim, we can't hear you.
Eugene. Yeah.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Put me in, coach.
You teleport in. Gronk catches the cage with with the broadside of his sword.
It's
The maul with a gnome in it, yeah.
It actually hits my shield.
Oh, your shield, your spell.
Yeah.
You guys, it's tough for me. Mortal, go.
All right. Then I think that I'm just gonna try to pick up Ladies Alto.
Brimskata Zalto.
You're just gonna try to pick up ladies? We're fighting right now, Mortal.
Sorry,
I
I
know
know
what you
pause
said.
for a sec. There's a
Talking about the picture? Yeah. You guys, I mean, this fight could have happened in the assembly chamber. This was sort of the consequences of you flooding the place, is that they kind of locked themselves
We
up.
only fight giants in bedchambers.
It's a thing that you guys do, for sure.
Giant
Giant
leaders.
Kings at
specifically.
least. Yeah.
At least they weren't using the manacles when you came in.
Oh god.
I'm gonna Tides of Chaos my charisma check also.
Yep. We
Yeah,
are.
we're good. We did last time.
It's at 6 now, right?
So here,
Yeah.
let's do this. You failed that charisma check, by the way. She rolled a 24, but
Stupid lady.
it's close. And you're using Tides of Chaos, and you're pulling on this magical weave that binds the world together, and you feel like you could get just a little bit more juice, but you don't know what would happen.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Of course you will.
Okay, so I want you to roll. We're gonna see how this goes. I reserve the right to not play it through, but I want you to roll. Let's see. Sorry, give me just one sec. Okay, so I want you to roll a D10,000
Holy
Wow.
crap.
to succeed this.
What is that even?
What's this for?
So he's struggling to get the strength to hold the Duchess Brimskata in place, and he feels his grip of the weave struggling. And the sword that he holds, hums and glows as he pulls further on, his magic ability that he ever has. And he rolls a 3180.
Yep. It's not good. It's only 32%.
Trying to hold the Duchess in the air?
Well, I want to grab her and then I can move her 30 feet once I do, but I have to win this first.
Hmm.
Okay, I have the effect. Something happens and you don't know what.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Okay. I
Know that something happened?
know that something happened.
And that doesn't reset your normal wild magic thing. That's like a separate thing.
So I slam her into and on top of, or if he falls on top of Duke Zalto.
Okay. He's gonna try to make a strength save against it, which he passes, but he takes damage from the impact.
Cool.
Roll 2d10. It's a number.
Yeah. I'm also gonna, regardless of whether he falls, I'm gonna keep her like pinned as close to him as I can.
So she's restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is happening. This is the burst of this magic situation happening in here, and it's Darkon Dragonsbane's turn.
So can I shoot at him? Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll pop an arrow into Delta and I'll kill him.
17 hits the slowed Duke Zalto. Doesn't hit the normal Duke Zalto. 9 damage. Yeah.
Hey, man.
So mute yourself if you're gonna talk on the phone, Chad. So the arrow sails right through this flesh that's been weakened and decayed by the blight spell that Fern cast. Just completely pierces straight through the heart of the formidable giant Duke Zalto, and he dies.
And my oath.
He begins to bleed out here in the bed chamber in the ducal quarters of the Iron Slab. Consciousness slips from him.
And so then I yell out to the Duchess, submit, we don't want to kill you all. We just want to end.
Yeah, she wails as her husband falls and redoubles her attacks.
Alright, then fuck it. Bonus action, mark her and an arrow in her face.
Yep.
And can I get help from Dodger on that one?
Yeah, that's fine. I think we know the way this fight's going. The 16 hits. Yep. Yep. You already sneak attack this turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant oh no, that was it. Yeah, that's
We're good. So Darkon loosing arrows over the sleeping Zaltember at his mother. Pierre, it's your turn. Yeah, Linda's thing is freaking out. We'll see if... Yeah, you're a robot. Just refresh your browser window. Try that.
I'm broken out.
No, you're good now.
Better now.
Yeah, bring it. You strike. She takes, again, this silvery fluid kind of dampens your blows. It seems to shimmer around her skin. Okay.
She's restrained also.
Oh. She
Yeah.
is restrained. She fails to stun. She's stunned. Yeah, you can roll for advantage. Sure. Yeah. You do stun her.
Yells at Zalto Jr. Can you tell your mom to chill?
He says,
I should have seen that coming.
She takes 3 damage. Yep. Hit. And with her with her stunned, I'll say she takes full damage from that, as she's not able to direct this defensive ability.
Nice.
Gronk, you're up.
Yep, I'm just gonna swing.
Yeah, I think you're just slaughtering her right now.
Okay.
Let me see it. Yeah, you're just shredding her. She's bloodied. Anything else?
I'll roll the healing thing for me. Yeah, that's it.
You're good. She shakes off her stun. Zaltimber sleeps. Fern.
Sorry, guys.
If only I had like a healing spell or some way to help these poor giants. I cast Blight on her. I cast Blight on her, but I look sad.
Yeah.
Did that? Yeah.
Yeah, she withers and falls over. As if dead.
You included the +8, right?
I did.
You got it all.
Yeah, she dies.
No!
Well, she's on death's door, both of them. They're bleeding out on the...
Is there a way to pull get the chest down, like a rope or something?
Are you guys all going into the room?
I wish we could rehabilitate them, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I think that might be a lost cause. Well,
Yeah, but I mean mentally rehabilitate.
Do we want to go inside? No one else knows about this, right?
yeah, let's well,
Giants.
Like mental rehabilitation manacles? Uh-huh.
like restrain them and talk to them, and I think
So like we restrain them, heal them, and then tell them to be good, not evil?
well, I mean they were pulling pieces out before. Are they going to keep ravaging towns around?
Yeah, I mean half the reason we were here was to...
Yeah, I think we gotta at least kill Duke Zalto. We can leave the mom alive.
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. Darkon is very insistent on this. Duke Zalto is dying, and he pops an arrow on his turn. He's popping some arrows in the Zalto.
Duke,
Sorry, I have an oath against
Duke Zalto dies, and you feel an oath fulfilled.
Fern's face is like this.
Sorry, Bert, but you understand.
Fern fears you. This is a status effect.
Fern will remember this.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm okay with the mom living.
Sorry, so set the scene for me as the DM. You guys, where are you guys, Dan? Because I see Mortal's like in a hallway.
I am. I asked if we all go inside, and then I got distracted talking about killing Zalto.
Can you pick up?
Everyone get in the room.
Yeah,
I'm picking up Zaltenberg.
Use telekinesis so he doesn't wake up.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
And he
And close-
comes
we should
inside
close
and
the
close the door.
Hiya, Zaltimber.
I can't move Zaltenberg. Okay.
Yeah, I can whip him. I've got a spell slot to whip him a badge.
Maybe we could leave the clothing, like her son is here and stuff. Yeah, we're actually gonna leave the clothing.
Does she have any other
No.
pieces on her, like the first one she pulled out, or
Any other what?
potions or magic things around her neck?
No, she had that potion. You see that now that looking at her valuables, she had like a gold chain around her neck, and it was a pendant on it, and she snapped it off to drink it when she felt threatened.
No. I also
no.
we can search her, but we're not going to strip her.
They didn't strip their slaves. That was the yak fault.
I have another question. Is the gnome inside the box?
Oh yeah, he's fallen unconscious from the continuous beating against the side of the cage, but he would regain consciousness if fed a good berry for sure.
All right, yeah. Dark will pull him out and shove a good berry in his mouth.
Yeah.
Probably has brain damage.
Yeah, so the gnome kind of like shakes his head and he looks at Mornal and he goes, Lorwyn, is that you? Are you okay? Oh, he's not here. We'll get to the gnome later. Yeah, you like the fire damage rocks they can throw? So the chest falls as you cut it down, slams into the ground, and as you look at it, you see that there's a crude combination lock with 3 tumblers on it.
Oh, Darkon's got that. Steps up and starts picking the lock.
Yeah, roll perception first, and then sleight of hand after. Okay, so roll sleight of hand.
Wait, I have thieves tools on my dexterity. I can roll.
Sorry, yeah, you can roll thieves tools. 20's not good enough either. But as you're fucking with it, there's a moment when, for like a second, you feel like you can smell this something in the air, and then the lock mechanism claps down a flint and tinder, and a spark sprays out, and the entire room erupts in fire. I need a dexterity check from everybody in the room.
Oh.
Okay, so 15s and up take 20 damage. 14s and below take 40 damage.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Okay. Good.
You're good. I trust you guys.
Why did this happen?
Because
Dark
Dark
did what?
tried to pick a trapped chest lock. I even gave him a perception roll at the beginning, but he just fucking pulled it up. And it's a DC 21 lock. Now that the trap has sprung, you feel like you could probably open it.
What about the chest hanging from the chandelier?
That's the one you're fucking with.
That's the one. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, you
Fuck
feel
on.
like you can open it now. What are you doing with Duke Zalto, by the way? You killed him, right?
Yeah.
We should see if there's any items on him. Any keys for his chest full of items?
As you search him, no, there's no keys or anything like that. But you find a ring. It seems to be like being worn as a wedding band. That seems to be a magical item.
Ooh. I'll take that.
Yeah, as you look at it, and it has images carved into it of like lightning bolts and storm imagery, that kind of thing. And you think that this might be a ring of lightning resistance.
Ooh, that seems like it'll be really useful pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the chest, you're able to get it open with some more fucking with it, and now that the trap's disarmed. And inside the chest, are you opening it? Sorry, yes, you're opening the chest, right? That was the goal.
Yeah.
Inside the chest, resting on a bed of ashes, is a giant-sized adamantine crown set with 6 black opals. The crown is worth 7,500 gold. And under the ashes is 6,300 gold in gold.
Whoa.
Nice.
Underneath the gold is a conch of teleportation and
Ooh.
1d4 magic items.
Do it. Woo!
Nice.
Okay, great roll, guys. So we're gonna go through. We'll go through this. 1 second. Let's see. Dungeon Master's Guide. I gotta get a Dungeon Master's Guide open for you guys. This one autographed by Chris Perkins.
I'm ready. What am I rolling?
Super.
So the first one. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta find the tables. Okay, the first item is off of table F. Oh, I don't want any of this coming at me. D1. So you guys tell me. So you're gonna roll 1 item off of table F and 3 off of table D. F is better. Which one do you want to roll first?
F.
Yeah, Fern should do the F for Fern.
F for Fern. I like that.
Okay. D100.
Ooh.
It's a good end.
Fern immediately recognizes this item as a bag of tricks, but the coloring is different and the imagery of animals is much larger. This is a rust-colored bag of tricks.
Ew.
The rust-colored bag of tricks includes animals that on the bag you see embroidered animals: rat, owl, mastiff, goat, giant boar, lion, and brown bear.
This sounds better than my current bag. But you know, all animals have a purpose.
Okay,
Should be.
that was your table F item. Now I need table D items.
Dargon's got 1 for Dargon. D for Dargon.
Nice.
And I got 1 D for Dirk Saw.
Yeah.
There you
All right, so Dirksaw botched his roll and gets a potion of supreme healing.
Nice. You can hold
But-
on to that, Gronk.
But yeah, potion of supreme healing, I believe is 10d4.
Ooh. I'm okay with that. Sounds like something a 10 could use.
Sorry, 10d4 plus 20 hit points.
Ooh, I like.
So it's very powerful healing elixir. The 48, with a 48, you find a 6th level spell scroll. We'll roll it in a second. Actually, we can roll it right now.
That's fine.
Give me a D100 for that. And tell me what it is, because I'm tapped out.
94.
Ooh.
Let's go.
It's Wish.
So with a 94, this is a 7th level spell scroll.
Ooh.
So give me a 1D100.
$32.
Yeah, this is the 7th level spell Force Cage.
That sounds exciting.
Is it a cage?
Force.
And then the last item on magic item table D. I don't know what Force Cage is. We'll have to look it up later.
Oh.
A potion of supreme healing.
Oh, again. Well, that's good. You guys both could use it.
If only your character's name had a D in it.
It's a silent D.
No. Those don't count.
Okay. That's magic item wise. That's what you found.
Nice. If we try to put on the crown that has the gems in it, does it shrink down to our size?
No, it's not a magic item.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
How
It's a
like
7th level
big-
spell.
But how like the crown like would it fit like around Mornal's waist?
Yeah, he can
Like a
wear it as a
belt?
belt.
Ooh, alright. I'll do
Just
that.
saying.
Wear a crown as a belt.
I love that you guys are gonna go into like whatever your last fight is was just way down with enormous wealth.
Sorry, we can't run. We
Yeah, I can't drop the belt. It's worth more than you.
Mornal, do you put on the belt?
Oh yeah, I totally put on the belt.
Squat flies over to you wearing his little tiara from before, and he's holding out his claw like it looks like he's trying to.
Fist bump?
Yeah.
Fist bump him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I did forget to mention also an iron flask. And as you hold it, you think this is a authentic magical iron flask. The command word is some arcane Sylvan word, but you know
Does
it
it
as soon as
sound
you hold
like
it.
here elemental?
Yeah, here elemental. And the gnome shakes his head and regains consciousness and looks over at Mornal and he says, "Lorwyn, is that you? Are you okay?"
Wait, who just woke up?
The
The
gnome.
gnome that was in the staff box cube.
Oh. Oh, you know my brother, huh?
Wait, brother, how long have I been in? Who are you?
My name's Morlin Rylandveer the Magnificent. Who are you?
We're fops.
This is. Let me find this guy.
Not for a scroll.
Jeez.
Not first scroll.
It's got the scroll, nice.
But
Nice to-
He
it's
says,
only
my name's Jasper. Jasper Dimmerchasm. His name's Hara. We had a job. We had a job to bring the iron flask here. I think it was a terrible mistake. You have to warn your brother. Is he okay?
Yeah, don't worry, bro. We took care of it.
I saw him get hit really hard.
Well, I wouldn't say he's okay, but his new look might be an improvement on his old one.
He kind of is confused at that, and he says, "All right, can you let me out of here?"
Oh, he's still in the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll telekinesis open the cage.
Yeah. Cage pops open. He comes out, and he kind of like trying to get his bearings, and he says, "Can we get out of here?"
What are we saying now?
our play is now. What, are we gonna talk to the mom that we revived?
Yeah. So that can happen now if you want.
So we tell the little guy, no, we're not getting out of here yet. Cool your
Just
jets.
not just yet. Soon though. Soon.
And I
We're still mopping up
telekinesis
your
pick
mess,
him
just
up
hang
to
tight.
Put him on the like sit on the table.
He sits on the table.
So how are we waking up this giant lady?
Good berry.
Do we want to manacle her first? Did we already do
Yeah,
that?
we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So
bad about this
you
whole
ma-
situation.
You manacle her up. You manacle her up.
You don't
and
know who was in the manacles.
True.
She kind of wakes up and she's cloudy eyed and she looks at the Duke, the dead Duke Zalto, and she gasps, and then she immediately starts to look around for Zaltimber, who's still sleeping, and she sees him, and she goes, "Oh, he's okay. He's okay. What do you guys want? Look, you've done enough. Just go, please. Leave us."
We want you to stop terrorizing towns, to stop keeping slaves.
This whole project was the Duke's. We'll find somewhere else to be.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, and free the slaves. How do we, like, not get the other fire giants to attack us? I ask her that.
They all have jobs, and I still hear the chains. I don't think they're gonna be looking around. As long as the wheel keeps turning, everyone keeps doing their thing.
How do we keep the wheel turning and get the slaves out?
She looks down. She says, "Look, I'll have wake Zaltimber up. Have him do it, or Cinderhild. Have someone talk to the giants. We'll stand down. We surrender."
Yeah.
Turn gently nudges.
And he goes, "What happened? Oh my god, my father! Oh my god!" Yeah, okay, whatever, sure. I'll bring the goblins.
Your dad's gonna be fine. Don't worry about him. Let's go.
He has a lot of arrows in him.
Guys, this is sad.
I think he has a potion of healing in the chest. Can we get it, please?
Look, your mother is gonna tend to his wounds. You'll come back. He'll be fine. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, let's do it. And he runs out.
Ushering him out.
Yeah, I recover the vial thing off him that never popped.
Okay. Yeah, just go back the way you came. That fucking hot room. North side.
We need you to go put the fire elemental inside this flask.
Yeah, I could do that.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I want to read him for if he's being honest, truthful.
Sure. Insight. Yeah, I mean, he's been pretty obedient of your commands so far. He really doesn't want to die.
Okay.
I believed him all along.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying that I believe in Zalto Jr.
At least we did Northman.
Yeah. You go to the furnace, and the unbearable heat of the furnace you can feel as Magera, the Dawn Titan, rages against the magical bindings, keeping her there. You feel that approaching the furnace is going to be a challenging task for anybody not immune to fire damage. Yeah. Yeah. He does it. He runs around all over the place, telling the goblins to go to the wheel. He comes back and he says, "Okay, give me the thing." Yeah. And so he walks towards the forge, and you can see like the bits of his armor that aren't made of metal just burn away as he approaches the forge. As he gets close to the forge, just for your guys' reference, he's taking 33 fire damage a step. And as he reaches the forge, he's taking 132 fire damage a step. And everything that's not immune to the damage of this fire is burned away. And he
So
holds...
he's naked.
No, he's wearing plate mail.
Okay.
He holds out the iron flask and he says the command word, and in a split second you feel this like wave of cool air. Comparatively, the forge goes out, the room goes dark.
Could you say banana? Well, because the room went dark. Austin said.
There are
I don't know, I was
torches.
just listening to the narrator who lied.
There are torches, but a major source of light in the room. Zaltember looks at the flask and realizes that what he's holding is of immense power. Like, immense power. And there's a look in his eyes very similar to the look that you saw in his father's eyes as he feels the weight of the Dawn Titan in his hands.
I grab it from him. With telekinesis.
Oh. He tries to make a strength check to hold on to the vial.
I use sleep.
Okay, roll your sleep. Chad's not able to hold on to it. Roll it from the attack
there's my
tab or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I can. He's at the furnace.
Yeah, we all went to the furnace. You guys just didn't move your tokens.
Yeah.
I'm at the front.
Yeah.
We all went with him.
Yeah. You guys are all over here.
I don't know, my thing is lagging really bad, so it's hard for me to move myself around.
Mine's not letting me cast sleep even from the attack
I'll do
tab.
it.
I mean, it says 5d8 effects. I mean, I can just do that. That doesn't sound right for level 5.
So what, you're gonna cast it at level 5?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always cast at level 5, right?
Oh, you're right. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, so that sucks. So it's I don't know why that's fucked up, Linda. I'm so sorry.
You should.
Roll 5d8 plus
Plus 2d8 for each spell slot level above
Yeah, so
first,
plus
so that's
40.
8 more. So
Or
13d8?
yeah, roll 13d8. Yeah. So Zaltember's looking at you and he's holding this immensely powerful artifact. And you see this flicker in his eyes as he realizes this fire elemental could probably kill you all. And you just killed his father. And he begins to uncork the flask pointed at you and then drops it as he falls asleep.
I catch it with telekinesis.
Yeah. And you pull it over and it's shaking with this this fire elemental. And even as you hold it, as someone attuned to magic, this is not just a fire elemental. This is Magthera the Dawn Titan. This is a creature that does not belong on the mortal plane.
That's crazy. What do we do with him? And I make sure to hold it closed and smack it on Pierre's face.
Guys, how do we get this off the mortal plane?
The gnome with you, Jasper, sees you guys having this discussion, and he comes up to you and he says, "The Zentarum will take care of it."
And as he's saying that, I kind of realize what he's saying and talk over him and say, "Oh yes, I'll send it to Zentarum to take care of it."
You know, that's a good idea. The Harpers could take care of it.
Yeah, we put one bag inside another bag, and that opens a portal, and then we throw it through the portal.
Just give it to the Zentarum. We'll make sure that it's taken care of. It's our problem. We're the ones that brought it here. Let us.
Yeah, that was real smart of you.
Yeah.
We should not give it back to the Zentarum because they already had it and did what they wanted to do with it, which was bring it here.
I put it in my pocket and say, well, we can talk about this later.
I'm watching you.
At this point, now that this room has cooled off, you see the slaves from the slave pens starting to peek down the stairs. They see you and they yell at you. They say, "Is it safe? Can we go?"
Yeah, hurry up.
What, you tired of spinning the wheel while we rescue you?
The goblins are spinning the wheels. All Timber came back. Wait, he didn't tell the goblins to go. The goblins are spinning the wheel.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Yeah, they start filing out the front door.
Good luck with the brush situation out there.
Which has died down by now. You guys took a short rest.
Wait, doesn't it stay forever?
Yeah, it does. But it's not... Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, they all start to, like, chop their way through it. The
Plant growth.
that Linda threw out here.
Enjoy your lush new paradise.
Your airship is parked around the corner. Oh, you guys can get through it. It's not a thing. You just move at a quarter speed.
Markon doesn't get held down by it, but that's not enough.
We taking all the slaves with us?
Yeah, let's go for a sleep, a couple beers, and then let's talk about some conch action.
Yeah. You guys take off in the airship and leave the Iron Slag behind, somewhat confident that you've at least significantly slowed down the operations here.
We
forgot
killed
to
the
take
father of a family.
we forgot to take a trophy off him though to prove our merit to the town.
Well, I'm wearing his crown as a belt.
And we have an otherworldly elemental in a tube.
And I have his ring.
I think we should head there, get them started on building our castle.
Did you want to go back and pry off a fingernail? Well, I could skin him. Do you want me to skin him?
No, it's okay.
I was being sarcastic. Let's go.
I think we'll also solve this problem by taking care of the storm giants, right? So then we just bought time to deal with that. Dealing with the Storm King and his thunder. Yes. What we're trying to figure out. Yeah. Yeah, his, after he makes a bright flash noise that follows. Kill everybody.
Oh God.
I don't think that's our goal. That's true. Could kill all of them except the red one, probably. I don't think it's their skin.
Yeah, I think it's just them in general.
So you guys are having this debate on the airship, right?
Yeah.
No, for real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we got on the airship with the slave.
It's like totally flat by this point.
How many Sweetwater flasks, Dean? How many are we drinking?
One each, right? That's fine. And now that you're out of that loud place, you realize that through Duke Zalto's conscious teleportation, you can hear crashing waves.
Yes. The
That's a summoning, right?
yeah, that's what they're calling.
We should go. Well, we should rest.
Rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long rest.
You guys can definitely take a long rest. Everybody, long rest.
I think we've earned it.
Fern's not gonna sleep well tonight. I find this sad. We killed Zalto Jr.'s dad. We couldn't convince them to not suck. Mine? I tried to convince him and failed?
Well, we did walk in with his son at a sword point.
Are you saying that we could have walked in more negotiatingly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fern's going to sleep. You guys talk amongst yourselves. But like the pretend sleep where she's like,
So can you remind me what we were supposed to do at Hecaton's court once we like find out where he went missing to, or
we're supposed to root out evil in the court. Like, he went missing and I forgot who else. His wife, I guess. And I forgot if we're suspicious of his daughters. And one of the daughters is actively ruling, right? I don't know if that's one that we're suspicious of.
Guys, we forgot the most important thing we need to go do is go get our tower commissioned.
I think we should head there first while we rest on the way. Talk to them, and then we can park our airships somewhere and take a lunch.
Oh, I found that. And they're the oldest daughters, so I guess there were younger daughters who are not bad. I guess. I wrote in my notes oldest daughters next to Murin and Nim.
Can we switch away from like this hugely epic music?
No. This is next forever.
One of the
It was a Citadel. It was the one.
Abdar.
Belbar, yeah.
Great. This is just great. This is exactly what I want to do in my D&D to escape from my real life of home renovation.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
Commission a tower.
Yeah, no.
Can we get oil rubbed bronze fixtures in the
Yeah.
tower?
I actually want you guys. I actually want you guys to. So you guys go to Citadel Felbar. You're welcomed like kings, right? The king and queen of Citadel Felbar thank you and definitely accept the fact that you have an iron flask as proof that you've done what you said you were to do.
But we all keep showing him more proof, like, oh, I have a ring.
Yeah. And
Fern is like, I have regret and sadness.
yeah, he says,
This is my proof.
he says, absolutely, we will get right to work on your tower. I'd like, out of game, you should design your tower for sure. I have pieces. I have basically a castle builder set, and I'll kind of give you like some parameters, and I'll send you guys that stuff, and you guys can design your castle offline. And by the time, a little after some time passes, you guys will totally have it. We'll design that offline. That makes sense to you guys, rather than do it right now?
Yeah, totally.
That's like a Discord channel. Like, I'll send you the pieces. You guys can like riff on it within reason. They're so thankful that their town, their livelihood is no longer at risk by fire giants. And they say that it'll take some time for them to get the land leveled and the construction started, and that you should attend to whatever business that you have to attend to. And when you finish it, the tower should be operational.
Awesome.
All right, I think. What do you guys think? Conch bound?
I think that's our
Yeah,
next
are we
step.
long rested?
Yeah, you're long rested.
Now, my question to you guys is: do you think where should we take the conch from? Like, should we park our airship somewhere? Should we have it floating somewhere? Can we go back out to the big map, please?
Yeah, and you guys are at Citadel Felbar.
If we had gone to the wrong citadel, would you have stopped us?
Yeah, you're good. Here, if you guys aren't aware.
So, question: do we think Hecaton's court is on like another plane, or is it just somewhere?
You guys don't know.
Okay.
But you do know with confidence that activating that conch will take you there.
Interesting.
Do we have any reason not to just head out? Doesn't sound like it. I think we should.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a moment, right? I'm gonna wait for everyone to be present. I think Linda just went to go pee. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as far as the castle, like I said, I have a castle builder's like DM kit, and I figure you guys can build something, a tower and then attached living quarters, but not a full-blown castle. And you guys can design it. I've got furniture. It's like a big home renovation project.
That's great.
I can't wait.
Right. Here's the thing: the contractor said, "Yeah, we can do the marble floor, but the problem is that we're gonna have to. It's not level, so the marble would crack. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna have to install a new foundation. It's gonna be
Hold on,
10,000 gold.
I'm gonna go get 2 knives, 1 for each eyeball.
You're gonna give him some PTSD, man.
Oh gosh.
Literally spent 3 hours today at Bed Bath & Beyond looking at curtains.
Oh my gosh.
There are certain things that I care about with my home, and then there are the vast majority that I'm just like, yes, Linda, do it, please. Oh my God, just do it.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Oh, I didn't even tell you that. You see all those pavers that were in our
Yeah.
parking lot? Those are the wrong pavers.
What does that mean? Like you
They
brought
brought-
the ones you
They
ordered
brought 5 pallets worth of pavers
with the wrong color, or
of the wrong color.
Nice.
so did you tell them?
Yeah, that's why they stopped working today, because I noticed after I walked outside after they had been delivered, and I told the landscaper, like the head guy, and he's like, oh, and he called he called the company that he orders from, and like basically what I told him he messed up, and then what he told them they messed up even more.
Wow.
So it was like so 2 layers of fucked up. So it's
This
basically
doesn't sound like D&D.
Yeah. So you guys are at Citadel Felbar, and you'd like to activate the conch, right?
Should we tell them, ask them if we can just park our thing here, or should we have it flying around?
oh yeah, I'm gonna tune myself to that ring.
Yeah, the Ring of Lightning Resist.
Yeah.
So Lightbringer doesn't require attunement. Nope. That also. Oh wait, does that require? Yeah, that does require attunement. Yeah. Wait, you want both conches? That's really interesting. Yeah, you can attune to both. So you have the Banner of the Krieg rune and then those two.
Well,
Yeah, it's up to you.
I thought his monk wrist straps was a attunement too.
The monk wrist straps are an attunement too.
I just want actually I want to take this point to bring up if everyone can put their attuned items like in their inventory, it'll help this going forward because we're ending up now with more magic items than we can all use. So it'll be important what we're attuned to and what not.
I'm trying to remember. I have the icicle thingy. That's
Yeah.
a magical item. What other? Oh yeah, the pommel. Is that a?
I think that's all you've got.
Okay.
And then the Ring of Lightning Resistance.
That'll be my third. Okay.
I mean, that's right.
Yeah.
Put down the staff of locate object, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is all it does is resist lightning?
take half damage from lightning.
Okay. That's awesome.
what do I have?
You have
Got my
2
sword.
staves and your sword.
I don't. Are the staves attunement?
They are now.
I don't think. I think I only have a couple things attuned.
The staves do require attunement to use a spell.
Fine.
The staves are fucking broken. So
Yeah, they are. I don't know why. I don't know why the glass staff. You had both of these before level 5. That's crazy.
it's because that was like the end of the adventure, right? Like they wanted to make them strong for the starter set. Like so, the end of the starter set, you feel strong, and then Storm King Thunder is a separate adventure. We just rolled them together. It's fine. I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
So are you guys good? You guys good?
So if we're going, we also got our speech, right? Inspirational speech.
Yeah, good help. Good job killing the father of a family of 3.
Yeah. Mortal is super inspired by that. He's like, yes, we did it.
Fern was like being sarcastic, but everyone like starts cheering and whooping. And she just sighs and looks down again.
Mornal's sub goal of the adventure of turning Fops evil is like,
at least chaotic.
Fern is reconsidering her life choices.
So, are you guys ready?
I cast Mage Armor also.
In her notebook, she's written, "Is Fops an evil cult?" And she has a yes column and a no column and all these little notes scribbled down.
Like exactly times them.
like
The
on
columns
the yes,
are about equally filled, and Fern taps her pen against her chin thoughtfully.
she puts a no for saved village full of slaves, and then right next to it, murdered everybody else in the village.
Considering
Slaves
shackling
freed,
son and mother
Jackal
naked
murdered.
together. Evil column.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Considered shackling mother and son naked together.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we almost did that.
I'm using the ring.
No, he has a ring of protection.
Oh,
Plus
I'm
1
sorry.
AC.
Ooh. No, I like my items.
Yeah, I'm kind of full too. I need my boots of springing and striding because I'm slow, and I need my arm brace because it gives me more spells, and I really, really need my gauntlets of strength because it makes me comparative to Gronk in strength. Shut up here.
And then you pick him up and chuck him.
I'm still higher
This is
strength.
why.
Actually, now that we're out of the fire area, it may be more useful to have the plus 1 AC than fire resistance. Yeah. It gives me Sleet Storm as well, so it's more than just fire
And
resistance.
Sleet Storm is good. I would do
Okay.
that.
Alright.
I think the answer is no. I think everyone's stacked.
Wait, hold on, because you want 2 conscious?
Both, then you get
No.
both conscious.
Oh,
He
just
wants
the one?
he wants the wrist straps, the ring of protection, the conch, and the banner. That's 4. He needs to give up 1.
Wait, I feel like
I-
he suddenly got one
no.
added.
Darkon can give up his
The necklace,
no, what?
the detection necklace.
No. No, thank you.
What are you gonna give up?
It
It allows him to not be tracked by the evil demon hunting his family.
I mean, we
if we're
can probably
going-
take him.
if I'm going somewhere crazy, maybe I could. Do we think that storm giants do anything that's like frost damage or cold damage?
Probably not.
Then I don't know if I want to give up my Oppo.
They probably do a lot of lightning stuff. They're storm giants.
You're right, lightning stuff. Okay, I'll give up the Oppo for now.
So you take the banner.
Yeah, I'll take the banner.
Okay.
Can I wear it as like? Can I wear it as?
It
a
has to be on a pole that's visible. Like being able to see it above the battlefield is what gives you the ability.
All right.
You can have it furled on your back, and then you can throw it down. It takes an action, right? Like it's all in there.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If I activated it and tossed it to Dodger, could he hold it up?
I think it's too heavy. It's a giant-sized piece of canvas, and he's a bird.
Could he tie it to an arrow and launch it into someone, and it would give us the benefit hanging out of their
All of you
bloody
stop.
corpse?
You all have 2 attunement slots now.
Darkon will take it, and
That's kind of opposed. It's kind of opposed to his like normal.
yeah, that's super not.
sneaking.
That's super not Darkon. So actually, I don't know about this.
You can take one for the team.
Yeah, I guess we're headed in a place that we have no idea what the fuck is going on. So yeah, I'll throw it on a pole on my back. Sure.
Can we rig it so that it's like down?
No,
you just have like a pole sticking up, and then you can pull thing to.
I like it because the pole Dodger can sit on the pole.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. You guys, so you're gonna pick up the phone? You're gonna pick up the phone?
Heck yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you hold the conch up to your face, and you hear crashing waves. You hear a storm, like a storm at sea. You see in your mind's eye, which you've meditated before, and this is very similar to that. You see a swirling vortex in the deep ocean, being sucked down as if into a drain at the bottom of the sea. And you hear you not so much in any words, but you know that you are to choose who comes with you now. That you are going, and it asks you. It's not an attunement, the bag. It asks you who's coming, like who among you, and you're just supposed to visualize the people that are near you that you'd like to bring. Fox, right?
Oh no, this is like high school, not being picked on the team.
Here you go for reference.
Okay, are you guys all in the music?
I don't do the music. It has issues.
That's okay. I'd like to send. I'm gonna put this on the music, and I'm also gonna send it on Discord, because this is music that I'd like to play during this part.
Okay.
Eugene, you really missed a big opportunity right there, where you could have been like, I'm taking Gronk, Fern, Darkon, and T-Pain.
Here, Austin, I'll open the music link.
I can't hear you, Linda. What was it?
I'm opening the music link.
Okay.
It has to be people around you, right? You couldn't name like
Right.
In the world.
Bring that dragon.
Oh yeah.
You appear.
Ooh, I like this music.
You appear atop a glowing glyph carved into the floor of an alcove. The walls here are moist and covered in bioluminescent lichens, snails, starfish, and barnacles. Tiny, harmless crabs crawl along the floor, seeming to avoid the sigil. You hear music, a powerful female voice, accompanied by the deep, haunting tones of a masterfully played pipe organ. The music comes from within a spiral staircase.
Sounds like we're walking in the chamber of Phantom of the Opera.
Next to the staircase is a circular pool. To the north is a hallway. To the east is a hallway. And there's a narrow hall that leads out to the south. There's no one here.
Where does it sound like the music is coming from?
From up the stairs. Do you guys? I don't know exactly what you guys can see. Let me peek at your screen.
Darkon would like
From
to.
up the stairs that look like stairs.
Darkon would like to attune for beasts and/or dragons.
Yes. There's a dragon here.
Oh, guys, there is a dragon here, guys.
Oh crap.
And the song that you hear is sung in giant, like again by a powerful female voice. And you hear the. So did you ask what the song was?
No, I was gonna say, does it sound like sad or happy, or do we get a sense of that?
I would understand it.
Yeah. The song is a story, and it's a story. You're coming in at the middle of the song, and it's a story about a throne made of the skulls of dragons, built in the ancient times of Astoria, and the throne is a sign of giant's might. And it's basically singing about. It's hard for you to tell if the throne is like a metaphor for a king or if they're talking about a physical throne, but dragons were killed to build this throne that this vocalist is singing about.
Can I get a range and a direction on that dragon?
Hazy.
Got it.
I'm gonna detect magic.
There's a faint glowing magic with all this bioluminescent coral and everything. Everything in here is supremely healthy, as if druidic magic in some way, but nothing strong, nothing immediately that stands out to you. Just a general aura of a nature attunement in some way here.
Which direction do we want to go, guys?
Well, I'd like Squat invisibly to kind of scout down these hallways a little bit. I can't seem to see through his token, though.
Oh, I can do that for you, sorry.
You said that's a pool in front of us?
Yeah,
Can we see to the bottom of it?
you'd have to get closer.
Squat seeing a star sort of.
Yeah, so down the east hallway, the hallway ends in a life-size stone statue of a female storm giant holding a harp and wearing a gown of purple coral. Doors on the south wall of the corridor are closed. Each door is made of iron-bound oak, measures 15 feet tall by 7 feet wide. Neither door has a lock.
Squat dives into this pool.
Oh, I was so gonna do that. Morno runs right after her and dives in. Or right after him and dives in.
At the bottom of the pool,
Squat and Mortal swim together in swirls. It's beautiful.
so the pool is 40 feet deep and has a 30-foot high passageway at the bottom. The flooded passage leads out of the chamber.
Squat's gonna go through that passage.
Okay. I'm gonna make Squat's token bigger just so I can move him. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone can see out of Squat's eyes, right? We decided that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you see, this feels familiar to Pierre. The description resonates with what Pierre thought he saw in that brief vision. A powerful
big-
vortex.
Sprinkled donut.
Yeah, exactly. A powerful vortex swirls up above. Squat looks up and he can almost see the sky as this immense vortex is pulling the water down into what appears to be a drain at the bottom. And all along the insides, like crashed around that drain, are the wreckages of ships. Some big, some small, some just canoes, some galleons. Wreckages of all these ships, barnacles and crabs living among them. Giant, a shark swims by. Fish, schools of fish, all over. The bottom of the sinkhole strewn with debris, the remains of wrecked ships, and the walls are covered in coral and ocean life. 5 flooded passageways lead away from this room, including the one that you came through.
Can Squat look at those passageways, or would he get caught in the whirlpool?
I believe Squat can swim. The whirlpool is very strong in the middle and up higher, but as it's come down to here, you're swimming against the current, but it's nothing that Squat can't handle.
All
And
right.
he's amphibious, right? He can breathe underwater.
Well, yeah.
Mornal needs to figure out how he's going to breathe if he's going to follow this passage.
Oh, I'm not following. I'm just relaxing in this sweet pool.
Okay,
So,
you want
first
to
passage.
explore this passage?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking down it. I don't necessarily want to go through it. Like, oh, well, I'm through it. Cool.
Yeah.
Everyone can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you come up in a pool here, similar to the one you came down in, but there's a portcullis guarding this entrance, right? So you can't swim freely in and out, but Squat's very small and able to get within the portcullis. And swimming in the pool on the other end is a giant orca.
That's cool.
You see a chest in the corner that appears to be made out of a living anemone. It seems
Out
to
of
be
the water? Over here?
Out of the water, yeah. A spiral staircase climbs on the south end of the room, and another portcullis leads to another chamber to the right. And then there's a door to the north.
Each chamber is a chamber for a different set of giants.
Tell me about this giant I see in this chamber through the portcullis.
Yeah, so you look through the portcullis and you see a storm giant asleep, laying in a shallow pool of water.
That's interesting. I would never sleep in a shallow pool of water. Ugh, and they're wet.
Do we have?
So I guess I can't see through the north door because it's
Yeah,
blocked.
and the area has you see 4 giant clams and another one of these interesting anemone-looking chests. The north door there is the same as the doors you saw before.
What about the staircase? Can I go up it, or is there a door at the end of it?
Yeah. Let me
I'm
see
guessing
what
this is a
you-
call you have to make.
Yeah, it is, but I think I'm going to say yes. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out exactly where it goes because it's not super obvious. Okay, yeah. There is a door. There is a door. Sorry. You climb up and you see as you go up, it keeps going up, but halfway up, you see what looks like the back of a secret door. Like pretty obvious. On this side, it looks like a door and has a handle, but on the other side would look like a bookcase
How can I tell that from this side?
because it's a bookcase with a handle
Ah,
sized for a giant.
okay.
And then
It's
it
good to know.
and then it continues upwards.
Keep going upwards then.
Interesting. There's no door here, so I will take you.
Ooh. Score.
You reach the. You go up and up and up, what feels to be a tall tower, and you arrive in a room that has a wide crystal window offering breathtaking views of the vortex, the sinkhole, and other towers of what must be the Storm Giant stronghold. You can zoom it out, I think, a little bit, and you might be able to see some of that. Just a little bit. You can you can move Squat around by the door and kind of see what he sees. By the window. I mean.
I zoomed out too far and my map got like out of control. So
hanging on the walls, so the window has kelp curtains that are tied back with strands of rope. Hanging on the walls are tapestries made of kelp and seashells woven by hand. A 10-foot tall shelving unit under a tapestry on the north wall holds various knickknacks. Other furnishings include 2 mussel shell tables and a pair of anemone chests.
tell me about these knickknacks.
There's a compass. There's a spyglass. There's just lots of different little pieces of ships and nautical stuff. There's a medium creature-sized drinking glass. There's another door, very ornate, gorgeous door that leads off to the east.
I assume I can't get through that.
Correct. This room, the decor is unorthodox to you, like it's made of kelp and seaweed and things like that, but it's beautifully appointed, artfully designed, and feels to be a living space for a dignified individual.
I see
Perhaps
some
with different
creatures
tastes and-
off in the distance here. What are they? Can I tell? Have I seen these before?
No, actually, you can't see much of anything through that window. The entire room, you get little glimpses of motion, but the entire room seems to be filled with steam.
Very well.
Yeah, it is.
I've been wanting you guys to get here for a long time.
Let's go back down the stairs.
And as you're exploring, the song, ends. You hear applause. And then another song begins. And this song is about the ocean and its beauty and its depth and sometimes its ferocity. Darkon does.
Yeah, I got it.
He's never heard giant music before, but very interesting. And again, this haunting organ being played.
No. I can just tell you they're talking about war stuff. Whatever Austin said.
Whatever Austin. I don't know who Austin is. What are you talking about?
They're singing about the ocean and about how beautiful the ocean is.
That's right.
Okay, back through the door from whence we came.
Mm-hmm. They don't react to the invisible frog at all.
This door.
Similar chamber to what you just saw. Another orca being held behind a portcullis. Let me.
Glowing.
Yeah, we'll get there. Hold on. I'm trying to. Sorry, this is a big chapter, so I'm trying to scroll to the right bits. Flooded passage blocked by portcullis. Talked about that. Staircase carved into the northwest and southeast walls. An open portcullis hangs above the southeast staircase. A third stairway, yes, and a crate of dead fish is open near the spiral staircase.
You?
Pork food.
What did you say about the glowing?
What thing? Sorry, can you ping it? Oh, you're already into the
like-
next room.
Oh yeah, I went in there like a while ago.
There's a giant-sized dummy that appears to be made out of a mast, sails, and rigging of a wrecked ship. There's a stone rack that has 3 giant-sized quarterstaffs in the far corner of the room, and there's 3 magic lights that light this perfectly square room.
It's not perfectly square. It has cutouts for the magic lights.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a portcullis I can go through?
Yeah. No, it's not. That's those are 3 staves leaned up against a stone weapon rack.
Okay. Is another giant down here?
Where?
Through this
Yeah.
portcullis?
There's a sleeping storm giant floating in the middle of the room. She has her limbs wrapped in kelp, and that kelp tied to an anchor on the wall, presumably to keep her from floating away from where she's sleeping.
Wow, these guys sleep vulnerably.
Good to know, given our strategy in the past.
There's 4 giant clams and an enemy chest in the room.
Okay,
Wanna
I'm
give
gonna
us
go
a-
through.
Storm giant cut out yet, or wait till we see him in person?
This passage is full of pink things.
Yeah, this air-filled cave has 5 feet of water on the bottom, clear, crystal clear, beautiful water. Staircases in the north and south rise up, so you came down the stairs to get here. Growths of coral spout from the walls and rock formations, all of them colorful and immense, among the most beautiful plant life that you've ever seen. One of the coral-covered rock formations is particularly large and stands tall in the middle of the room. And yeah, that's what this is. It seems to be some sort of coral garden.
Okay, keep moving up.
Another
Another
whale
whale.
room.
These people like their whales.
Yeah.
Is this like the storm giant version of koi?
Ha.
Koi pond here, koi pond there.
It looks very similar to the other one. There's a staircase leading up. There's crates of dead fish.
Oh, I bet those are food. Maybe. Okay, up the staircase.
As you're coming up the staircase, you get all the way to the top. You get all the way to the top, and the room is uncomfortably warm and filled with steam.
Can I see it?
Did that work for you?
I still see the orca in the previous room. Ew. Oh, it's the room with the things that you said I couldn't see. Now I see them. Haha,
Yeah.
I win.
So they seem to be steam mephits, or little sprites that dash around in the steam. Squat doesn't think that he could spend much time in here.
Uh-oh. Is it less steamy up here?
Let me see. So yeah, 5 steam mephits swim in a pool of warm salt water. Steam fills the room and clouds the crystal window that overlooks the sinkhole.
But is it less steamy in the north room with the bed?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
There's a bed. There's a bed with a frame made of salvaged wood from shipwrecks, and covered in supple, spiny octopus hide. The mattress is made of shark hide stuffed with lichen, covered with blankets of dried kelp. Flanking the bed are 2 wardrobes. The western one holds billowy garments made of fabric and kelp. The eastern one has a coral-framed mirror hanging on the outside and holds many pairs of leather sandals on shelves and a large trunk.
There's no way I can get the trunk open as squat, is there?
No.
Boo. That's interesting. I thought they slept in pools of water, not beds.
Well, this kind of looks like a massage parlor.
But it sounds like a bedroom with the closet and the mirror.
Yeah, that's true.
There. Okay, we're gonna... Is there any place else to go from the steam chamber? No. Okay, we're gonna go up out of here.
Down.
We're gonna get out of here. Via stairs. In a direction.
Steam mephits? The little steam sprites that seem to be
We fought
warm in the water.
mephits before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they appeared out of snow that was melting.
Okay, goodbye, giant koi. Goodbye, pink coral. I think there was another stairway down here we haven't gone through yet.
The spiral one.
Right, Austin?
Yep.
Yeah.
The walls of this living room, do you see where you are?
Yeah.
The walls of this living room have images of giant jellyfish and eels carved into them, and a bioluminescent lichen growing on the jellyfish makes them glow. A crystal window faces the interior of the stronghold and provides a clear view of the swirling vortex, the sinkhole, and the other towers of this castle's upper level. The mussel shell tables in the middle of the room are covered with platters of boiled lobster, as well as edible urchins and fish, while shelves and cabinets hold various knickknacks. Hanging from the north wall is a great sword with a whalebone handle and a blade lined with shark's teeth.
I see a giant off in the distance. And little crab friends.
Yeah, in the deep distance you can see a little cave where 2 storm giants seem to be hanging out.
2?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and a room with treasure.
Where do you see the room with treasure? Out the window?
North of this door. I'm probably not supposed to see that, huh?
No.
Oh, wow. Whatever. I see it. I know about it. Okay, I'm gonna go back on the staircase.
Yep. As you're exploring, the song ends and another starts. And this song is about Anam the Allfather, and it's a questioning, sad song about why he's stopped answering their prayers.
That's sad. I think
Seems like it.
I got confused about where I am.
You're
Oh,
in
I
the-
guess I went through a door to get to this orca, huh?
Yeah.
Back through the door.
So the only of these tunnels that you haven't explored is the north one. You want to see that one now?
Really? I thought I only did the bottom two.
This one is this orca room over here.
Okay.
You went around the stairs. You went like these two are connected,
Oh, they're connected. Got it. Okay.
and then the last one is up here.
Crabs.
Crab room.
Yeah, two hulking crabs have adorned their shells with bits and pieces of wrecked ships, sails, masts, things like that, and are almost indistinguishable from the just junk and wreckage. But Squat recognizes them because he's an animal and understands how animals hide.
Hmm. So they're not active. They're just hiding.
Maybe a little bit pinchy, but they're like just chilling in the current.
Pinchy, like
that-
pinching each other.
No, just like in the air, just.
Pointless.
That crab from Moana
Okay.
tries to be
Goodbye,
shy.
crabs.
And then I put you back with your friends if that's where you wanted to go.
Well, Mortal. I mean, a Squat swirls around Mortal a few times and then comes back up.
We do have the northern passage in where we are right now, right? Too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want me to go up there? The Squat.
Yeah.
So 2 closed doors and a
Yeah. and,
statue.
this is a statue of a male storm giant blowing a pink and blue conch shell. Giant-sized doors to either side of the statue.
We should move the 2 statues together so that the male and female can be together. That's Bern's great idea. That's why I wear these.
Do we know what's
Oh, what about?
our stairs right here?
No,
Sorry,
I
what?
haven't gone up the stairs yet.
We have not gone up the stairs yet.
Okay.
That's where the music is coming from, so I was kind of saving it for last. What about the southern pool?
Yeah, as Squat's about to go into this area, there's an eruption of steam and a geyser shoots up into the air. The room fills with steam and then it dissipates, and it looks like it's a natural steam geyser of some kind.
That sounds unsafe. Squat's leaving.
Ooh, sauna. Orno runs over to hang out.
Yeah, and that's already hot, so not falling for it. Okay, I'll go up these stairs towards the music.
Just Squat?
Yeah, invisible. Unless you guys want to just all barge in together.
Just
Okay, just Squat. That is a lot of giants.
So I want to. This is an important place, and I want to talk about what you see. First, here's a picture of this chapter called the Maelstrom.
okay.
Then, I do have more, I think. On the stage, you see 2 female storm giants performing. That you've been hearing their songs as you've explored the hall through the eyes of Squat. One sings, amplified by a shaped shell that she sings into, and the other has mallets and plays the back of an enormous crab who has spouts, and pressurized gas is spurted out of the spouts as she hits it in specific areas, and it sounds like an organ.
That's pretty awesome.
And the 2 storm giant women are performing for an audience that includes 2 storm giants, a cloud giant, a fire giant, a stone giant, and a frost giant. Music fills the hall. The acoustics are excellent. There's a 15-foot high raised ledge that hugs the northeast wall and gently sloping ramps that lead up to it. Barnacle-covered pillars of hewn rock rise to meet the vaulted ceiling, and a huge crystal window allows in light that casts beautiful, watery patterns along the walls. Under the crystal window is a hulking crab with colored nodules and hollow flutes of beautiful coral growing out of its shell. The creature is a living instrument. When one of the nodules on its shell is tapped, the motion tickles the crab and causes it to exhale a burst of air through one of the coral pipes, producing a deep tone similar to a pipe organ.
Is this consensual?
Performing next to the ledge are 2 storm giants dressed in beautiful ballroom-style gowns. They seem to be entertaining several ornately clad giants of various castes. The song ends as you're looking, and one of the storm giants starts the round of applause, and he turns to the frost giant next to him, and he says, "Doesn't Mirren have the most beautiful voice?" And the frost giant turns and says, "And her sister is so good on the organ." And they clap for the song. And after a moment's pause, another song starts.
Do I recognize any of these giants?
None of them.
Because I recognize this token as a mini giant.
It's a cloud giant. That's a generic cloud giant.
Generic. Okay.
As you look a little closer, the 2 storm giants appear to be some sort of royal guard.
Yeah, I totally knew too.
I knew that there would be a crab instrument for sure.
That was obvious. I mean, so guys, do we think that we can kill 7 giants and a big crab? 8 giants, sorry.
There's a few more passageways I can go through up here.
And you do notice that all of these giants are unarmed, except for the royal guard, so to speak.
Do you want to heart sight any of these?
That's a good idea.
Also, can we see a storm giant handout?
A storm giant what?
Handout?
Oh, you'd like to see what one looks like?
I'd like to try to heart sight each of the sisters. I don't want them to notice me though.
So yeah,
Thinking about how to go about this.
I've got some stuff for you. This is what the royal guard kind of looks like.
Yeah, lightning.
This is what the vocalist on stage looks like.
Whoa. The face.
And this is what the crab player on stage looks like.
Nice.
Those are cool.
So, can I get Squat to roll a stealth roll?
Yeah, one sec.
Squat barely just touches down on the tip of her shoulder, and she swats him like a fly. Doesn't seem intentional at all. Just you tickled her, and she.
What's the heart site?
Squad doesn't have time to report.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. He didn't just get smacked away.
No, he got. Yeah, she's crushed in between.
Well, it doesn't kill a fly when I swat it away.
She hits him. She hits him.
Aww.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Goodbye, squat.
I mean, you can resummon him, but it takes 10 minutes or whatever, right?
I think it's
Yeah.
Takes an hour. It's a thing.
Okay, well, yeah. So in the meantime, well, I've been live reporting what I've seen, so you
Yes.
guys know.
Live from the scene.
Yeah. There was
Something's
some
wrong with the
turbulence. Frog down. Does Squat become visible when he gets swatted and dies?
I mean, maybe, but he was crushed. Like they wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and a fly or whatever.
Got it.
Actually, I think that specifically with a familiar, he fades from existence when killed.
So Fern's gonna work on resummoning him. Does that use a spell slot?
No.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just gonna 10 minutes here.
Okay with that. Can you give me a bonfire to dry off with real quick?
Certainly.
Yeah, we got that already.
Unless yours is different than the normal one, because of our Fae thing, it looks like casting time an hour.
Yeah. Oh, it's an hour. Do you want to do it now, Linda?
Do I have to like sit and do nothing while I cast it? What'd you say?
Yeah, I think.
Like I can't wander with you guys and kind of focus on it off in the distance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. But basically, you're gonna get him back on a short rest. Do you want to take a short rest here?
I don't know. I mean, if that's the only thing.
We're not here to kill, are we? I thought we were here to talk.
Yeah.
We have no direction. Now that we've gotten here, we have no direction. Right? Like our instructions were to get the conch and get here.
Oh no, actually we do. It's to root out the evil at the court. So
Yeah, so first we have to find the evil. That's what's
We
on
may
the
have found it, but we weren't able to hurt side it, so I don't know. We may have to use our words.
I didn't see anything evil happening.
What if we check out these doors?
Well, those were the sisters, so they might have been the ones that
That were evil?
coveted Hecaton's throne evilly. Uh-huh.
There's still a dragon here.
there's a dragon here. Also, is Sansuri a thing? Is that, or is that what a different type of giant?
Are you thinking of Sarissa?
Yeah.
Sarissa is a storm giant name.
Was
Sansuri. Sansuri is a cloud giant. Sarissa is a storm giant.
Isn't
I
Sarissa?
think there was a point where we heard two cloud giants like arguing over which of them was like the true queen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted, because he was defending Storm Giant's rule still. He was on the other side.
Oh, okay. So yeah, was it
He was a good guy.
Son's daughter or whatever?
You have that in your notes?
I don't.
What was your question?
Wasn't Sansuri Hecaton's daughter? Didn't we hear that somewhere along the line?
Yeah, I mean, that's why she would be the rightful.
Or whichever one was the storm giant.
Yeah,
So
the Storm Giant is.
the two that we see performing, we don't think those are Hecaton's daughters, right?
Well, he had multiple. I had written that I actually wrote down Mira and Nim were King Hecaton's oldest daughters, and they're the ones who coveted his throne. I have all of that written down.
Oh, and I think she went missing at the same time that Hecaton did, right? Okay.
Nim.
NYM. Nim.
Ooh, it could be the dragon, whichever dragon is here. And if the red dragon was helping us, it could mean it was, and we saw the blue dragon, it could be the green dragon. Yeah, that's what I mean, so it could be the ancient green.
But the blue dragon was the one who was headed to Anam the Allfather to ask questions. Like,
yeah.
He also. Yeah.
Well, there's one here. It's either a captive or it's what you're saying. Huh?
How do we approach this?
No, I said there's one here because we know from Darkon.
There's just one guy. We do know that Imrith can look like giants. So like whether that transformation would fool other giants, I don't know. But seems to believe that we've seen a dragon be a giant before. How do we proceed?
Well, do we want to take advantage of the time that people don't? Eventually, we're going to go diplomatic, right? We got to talk to people somehow. But do we want to take advantage of the time that no one knows we're here?
And do a little lurking around and digging into these rooms?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. I mean, we can just say we didn't know we were supposed to go in there.
Yeah.
It's our first time here.
Yes. Sorry, guys.
Sure. Where do you guys want to go?
I'd like to go down here and check out these doors if someone objects.
Yeah, the door's open. They're not even locked.
Oh.
Just open them. They slide easily. They seem to be hollowed out, weighted so that small creatures can open them. There are 2 rooms, each one furnished for 5 small or medium-sized creatures. Comfortable beds, a circular rug, a barrel of drinking water, an empty dresser, and an empty wardrobe in each room.
Well, we found out where we can take our rests.
Well, they are not giant-sized accommodations, right?
Correct. They're definitely sized for small folk.
Interesting.
The door, like I said, the doors are hollowed to be easy for you to push without any additional effort. The accommodations feel comfortable.
Should we go north?
Yeah, let's go north.
Similar to the other rooms, except sized for giants, you see on the right what looks like maybe a VIP room with a single bed, and then on the left you see a room with 3 beds. Behind that, a large closet with large, giant-sized barrels of water, wine, food.
To the west or east?
West, the closet.
Okay.
The east is like looks like more like a little VIP room, but like nothing crazy special. Just a single bed instead of 3 beds all pushed up against each other.
Are these also human-sized?
No, these are giant-sized.
But we could get through the doors. They're not that heavy.
They're not that heavy. You guys can push on them. They're just not big. You have to make an effort.
Well, looks like our options are to go introduce ourselves or swim in a pool.
It's also 10 o'clock, so we could.
Yeah.
We could think about it for a week and then
That's true.
decide our angle of approach.
Yeah, I'm happy to run the scene while you guys when you guys walk up the stairs and leave it there as a cliffhanger, or I'm happy to. We can stop here. Whatever you guys want.
I think Darkin wants to express his concern about swimming into that vortex and/or with killer whales. So his vote is for going up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
Would it- No, the northern doors were giant-sized accommodations. Would you be okay? Would you be okay, Linda, if we ran just a couple minute scene upstairs because it's a nicer stopping point?
Yeah, as long as we don't have to make any decisions. Okay.
You guys are gonna walk up the stairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
As you walk up, as you get up the stairs, let me copy all your tokens. Oh, I can't copy all your tokens. Sorry, one sec. Fern can see.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me when you guys can all see.
I can see.
I can't
So
see.
tiny.
Yeah, man, that's driving me crazy. Pierre can see.
No puedo.
No?
Now I can see.
So who's missing?
I can't see.
Mortal can't see.
Hey.
As you enter, the whole all of the people start to stand and give a standing ovation as the concert is ending. The very last note is played, and the 2 women on stage bow low, and one of the storm giants, the one in the south, basically professing his love for Mirren. She's the best. Her voice is the best. She's an angel. She's so perfect. She so deserves everything. All of this should be hers. And everyone's like, yeah, okay. The other storm giant, though, a little bit more doing his job. He seems to be locked in a conversation. Like as soon as like they're clapping very politely, and then the cloud giant turns to him and says some stuff, and you can't hear it over the loud applause. Can't hear exactly what it is, and the storm giant puts his hands forward, like calm down, calm down. And then, as he's kind of like taking in the scene, and he's seeing that all of the giant lords here are impatient, and he's turning and looking at the room. It's at that moment that he notices all of you guys coming up the stairs.
Fern waves slightly.
Yeah. And with that, he claps. There's the sound of, it sounds like thunder in the room. He claps to get the attention of everybody. And he starts to walk towards you quickly while the other storm giant guard starts to walk upstage to escort the two women out up these stairs up here. And as he's starting to escort them, the vocalist says, wait, no, I want to talk to them. What brings these puny creatures to my court? And the storm giant kind of interposes himself here. And the room goes silent as this princess on stage is demanding of you to know why you're here. 4 giants of considerable standing, impatiently awaiting the resolution of this conversation, and 2 storm giant guards with their eyes staring daggers into you as you approach the top of the stairs.
End scene.
It's
Yeah, we
pretty
can
great.
end there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Give us
So-
a week to think about what we're doing here.
What are
Yeah.
you doing here?
Yeah.
That's a secret. We'll tell you later.
Yeah, we know, but we just don't want to tell you. Nim,
Called us puny.
That's what
I don't call that curiosity. I think she wants to kill us.
I want to.
She specifically said, I want to speak to them.
To the puny creatures.
That is what she said.
Did it sound aggressive or just curious?
I mean, it's on your unexpected guests in her castle. She's curious, yes, but also you're uninvited, you know. Yeah. No. We'll end here. I'm just hanging out on chat to chat to you guys. I hope this is a interesting. Yeah. So this is chapter 10 of Storm King's Thunder, called Hold of the Storm Giants. Yeah. No, but it appears that it appears that the magic has entered a recessed state, and you're not sure when it'll pop back up. But it's similar to how you feel with your stone when it's expended. It's still a magic item, but its charge has been expended for some amount of time that you don't know. Absolutely, and it's still making sound. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We got a lot done. I got you guys out of the Iron Slag
Yeah.
Into this fortress.
into this place, which is a super cool place to me. The aesthetic and like the bioluminescent lichens that are like causing the light and the crystal windows with the ocean reflections through them everywhere. Like it seems like a very pretty BioShock. It's kind of what I imagine.
The musical crowd. I like the musical crowd.
Yeah, the musical crowd's super sweet. I showed you guys that picture, right?
Yeah.
Of the concert, right?
Yeah, of the concert.
We didn't have much of an option. Like we didn't have much of an option. We didn't want to swim through orca whales in a drain. No.
As the person who jumped straight into that.
There were no
Okay.
orca whales. It was
Guys, I
relaxing
gotta
pool.
start my food. I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week as we dig into chapter 10.
Sweet.
You would have leveled just before this, but you guys leveled before after you did the Cloud Giants. So yeah, cool. See you guys.
Later.
Yeah.